Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance for what is live stream number 20 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from the last stream, which was Monday morning. Today we're aiming to finish off the main story. I think we're quite close, but we did say that last stream as well. It does seem to be a little bit of a waiting in between the main story when it comes to attacking the castle to try and get it back under control, and it's kind of slowed us down a little bit. Otherwise I think we would have finished the main story on Monday, but nevertheless we're going to try again today and hopefully get it finished. That is the plan. Bear with me 2 seconds. I can see someone's in chat, I just can't read it for the second. Bear with me and I will be able to. But yeah, hopefully when you're done. E-Flag, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like, brother, that was much appreciated. Quick rundown of what we did in the last stream on Monday. So we've continued to find a way to get Talmberg back, starting with getting the Master Siege Engineer to come to Talmberg. We waited for the trebuchet to be built by completing a set of fistfights. We led the Skeleton against Toft's reinforcements for defending the trebuchet. Finished the stream as we checked out 3 camps and dealt with more bandits. We also finished off the Mirhod mission. We went back and found out we were right. We did save the people and cure them. So that was really important that we got that, managed to get that done as well. So today, hopefully, we can then take part in the siege of Talmberg and bring it back under control. I think we left off, the mission we were previously doing was we had to wait for 2 days of bombardment, and I think we've done a day, and now we're just waiting on the second one, I believe. Good, hope you're great. Glad you're great. Blah, 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 blah. Put my teeth back in, shall I? Glad you're great. I'm doing okay, thank you. Not too bad. I will talk about it more in the schedule. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. I will talk about it more in the schedule on Sunday, but we have now got a new date for the operation. So I'm just checking sound. We have a new date. It's the 29th of April. Again, I'm not getting my hopes up. It can still get cancelled again. We don't need a new pre-op, which is a bonus. I really don't want to spend a week struggling again. And as I say, it can still get cancelled. So we'll talk about more in the scheduled video on Sunday. But yeah, so by the end of April, possibly, we could become a cyborg. And as my boy keeps telling me. And hopefully have some sort of relief. That's the hope anyway. But time will tell. Just do what I need to do on Discord. I would, but my boy's messaging me instead. He's loving having a phone now to contact rather than just... We had a special watch where we could track him and he could message us and stuff on it. But yeah, I think he's enjoying having that responsibility of a phone and stuff, which is good. There we go. Alright, I'm all sorted. Shall we crack on? I'd like to say, I'm hoping today we can finish off the main story. If we do, we've got DLC to do. I think there's still some side missions to finish off. We're not done with the game, but we are ready to move on to the second one once we get enough that we want to get done. If that makes any sense. We're currently in Sasau as we had loads of equipment to sell and fix and sort out. We need to go and see the tailors to get some other gear fixed, and then hopefully by then we can head back to Talmberg and hopefully get the Talmberg siege done. We're 62.7 hours in as it stands. Let's load in and see what happens. Crazy Archman, good morning, hope you're well. Yeah, it's penciled in, as I say. I'm hoping it goes ahead instead of keep being cancelled. I don't want it cancelled a third time. And if it was cancelled, we would need another pre-op. We're on that limit of when we can have the pre-op and stuff. Blacksmith's Son trophy achieved. Why am I gaining a trophy for loading in? Okay, that's unusual. I need to see what that trophy's for. We load in and gained a trophy immediately, which is surprising, should we say. It's not showing up on my list of what we just got done. Blacksmith's Son is complete the first quest. We did that on the 17th of April. Oh no, it does say 17th of April. Why? Oh, all trophies. So all the trophies we earn. Oh, I know why. So when we started this live playthrough, we started on the PlayStation 4 version. Then they released the PS5 upgraded version. We put that on and carried on with that. The save carried over, but the trophies have only just carried over themselves. So that's what it is. It's the trophies are now carried over. Still enjoying some annual leave. That's always good. So we've got all our armor fixed. We've got some decent armor. I'm not a massive fan of the overcoat, to be fair, of the armor, to be honest. But there we go. We're currently using the spiked warhammer as our main weapon. We have now got some space on us as well. The horse has got a little bit of space for carrying stuff too. We still have lots of skill points to spend, but we're still not really sure what to spend them on. I assume we knew we had. Did we know we had this another one here? I think we did. Oh yeah, we did. So we did have this skill point for main level still, but a lot of the perks mean you lose something else by taking them. So we didn't want to take any because we didn't want to lose anything. There's always a trade-off for the perks a lot of the time, it seems. Our speech, we've got a spare one as well, but again, I think the trade-off wasn't really worth it. So it's a free final offer. Yeah, a lot of what I found, and it's unusual for us not to spend our skill points when we receive them. But what I'm finding, it's just not. There's nothing really I look at and go, we really want that. / 4 slashes. Might be worth taking that or the blunt one. To be fair, that's for the mace. We'll gain another skill point anyway for that final one. I think we'll just take blunt strike. Then we'll spend the skill point at the very least. So many skill points, but nothing really that helps us. Right, let's not mess around. I would like to get the story done today if we can. Right, tailor. We need to go and fix the stuff we've got that needs fixing by a tailor. We did manage to fix all the other gear. Where is the tailor? I'm sure they're one of these buildings here. Yeah, tailor is either building to over here. No, it's this one here then, isn't it? Let's go in this way. This is the tailors. Quickly fix our remaining gear that needs fixing, and then we are heading back.
I hope I can be a help to you, Knight.
We may even be able to improve what we have, I'm not too sure. Money-wise, we've got 3.8 thousand gross on. Plenty. This is all the gear that needs fixing. Always haggle. So it costs us 333 to actually fix it.
Alright, so...
We'll have a quick look to see if we can get anything better once we've fixed everything, but I'm more than satisfied with what we currently wear, so I wouldn't worry too much. A better Warhammer would be good, but we haven't managed to find something better as it stands. We'll just see what he's got in case there is something better. Anything that goes blue means it's better than what we're wearing. Obviously, we have enough money if we really need to change anything, we can. But I think currently our gear is actually really good. Nothing's really changing, actually. Thought there might be something that would improve us, but actually, no. Nope, back to the top. Nothing there that makes us any better. Right, I believe we are ready to rumble. So, we can head now back to Talmberg. We go to quickly quest logs. I think we had to wait 2 days. We need to report back to Captain Robard about the camps. That's something we do need to do. That's part of the matter. Wait until the 2-day bombardment finishes. I'm pretty sure 1 day is done. So it's just a case of getting to the next one. So Talmberg, report back on the bandit camps we scoped out and attacked last time. There was 3 of them in total. There's nothing else we need to do here. We've been to the blacksmiths and stuff, sorted gear out, sold gear. I think it's just a case of head straight back to Talmberg, to be fair. And obviously hope we can get the 2 days done. Where do we need to go and speak to? There's 2 missions close together there. Where is the main quest? Okay, the main quest isn't showing up. The one where we need to go and speak here, I was hoping that we'd be able to see it. It does say Talmberg, actually, so it is there. So we'll fast travel to Talmberg. There's no point riding there. We'll just waste time. We might as well fast travel. So let's fast travel to Talmberg, and then we go and hand in the mission with the camps, and then crack on from there. That's the best way, I think. We may get attacked on the way. Hopefully we don't, because I don't really want to ruin our armor any more than we already have. And that's why we had to head all the way to Sassa to get our armor fixed. The skill points, the trade-offs are worse. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't bother changing how I look, the way, and anything. Yeah, sometimes the trade-off's not worth it. But also, this is the first game, I would say, that I've not spent skill points as I've got them. Normally, you look at the skill, I need that, that will help us. I need that, that will help us. In this, the trade-off is so significant that it's just never been, oh, okay, hang on. You stopped on the way because you heard muffled voices, foreign language. We can try and avoid success. There we go. I don't want to fight, mainly because I don't want our armor damaged before we go into the big siege battle. I'm assuming there's going to be a big siege battle. We don't know for sure. But we've gone all the way to Sassel to fix the gear. I don't really fancy having to go all the way back again just because we get into a fight on the way back to Talmberg. That was the thing anyway. I think we still have like half a day to go before the siege is over. Right, we head up over the hill. We can hand in the mission with the camps. We don't know if there's any more to that mission. That's the thing. He did say not to attack them ourselves, but we did. I don't think it matters as much because we can say we took out the bandits. But he did say we didn't have to. He didn't want us getting hurt, essentially. Right. They're still bombarding. Sense of Trebuchet is still doing its thing. Okay, here we go. So, Robard. I found all the camps.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
There we go. Oh, reached new level in strength. Nice. I'm here.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding?
Okay, we are too soon. Okay, so we did think that might be an issue. Right, let's quickly check out this skill point we just gained in strength. Maybe able to spend that one, to be fair. So what level did we just get to? We got to level 16. So actually all these skills here we've had previously. That's what we want. So we've got Dreadful. Foes more likely to flee. Your attacks cause greater damage because 10% more stamina. The Boar, you can deplete an opponent's health by bumping into him in a sprint. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina. The ones who do fight will be less determined. I suppose Gravedigger or Dreadful. I don't want people to run away from combat because then we don't get their stuff. So I'm going to go Gravedigger, I think. So we are currently, let's have a look at... Hang on, I'm trying to figure out this. There we go. So we need one more day. I possibly could sleep the whole time. I don't think there's anything nearby to do. That's the problem. Let's have a look. So obviously that's the main quest. We've already had one day of a bomb. We need one more essentially. I don't want to go too far away either. That's the thing. I kind of just want to wait and skip time more than anything else. I just want the bombardment to be done, really. Yes, we can go and do other things, but is it really worth it at this point? I'm not sure. So let's skip time. Until at least night time. And then we'll eat and see if we can find a bed, essentially. I just want to get into that last bit. I don't mind the 2-day PLEs, to be fair. I'm looking forward to WrestleMania this weekend, to be honest. Yeah, I don't mind it as long as the matches aren't filler matches. They've got to mean something and have a storyline that runs up to it, kind of thing. It's when they stick in filler matches, it kind of gets a bit annoying, and you think, well, you could have done this in one day. Obviously, for them, it's money making, but also it's allowing more people to go there live. So there is a benefit to everyone else as well, because more people get to see them live as well. So I can see the benefits, but yeah, I just don't want things to be filler. That's always been my concern with things when they do 2 days. Is how much is actual filler and how much is actually proper matches. Okay, it is night time. They're still bombarding. I'm pretty sure in the morning it will no longer be bombarding. I don't know why they're cheering. But we'll go to sleep. We may get kicked out of bed because I'm pretty sure this isn't our bed. But if we do get kicked out, we'll get kicked out. We're going to wait on the bench. But it is, the problem is you could go far away and do other missions, but then you've got to come all the way back after the bombardment. It's just not worth that effort of going away to come back. I'd rather just get to that point of ready to go. They were cheering, so they must have hit the castle, I'm assuming. What do you think about the 2-day PLEs in Crazy Ashram? Do you think they were a good thing or a bad thing? But boy's a bit annoyed because we can watch it Sunday morning. We can watch the Saturday's WrestleMania day. But the problem is he has school on Monday, so then he can't watch what happened Sunday, and I've got to wait for him to finish school to watch it, annoyingly. So that's annoying, to be fair. Right, we do need to eat. I'm pretty sure it won't let us eat here. There's another cooking pot around the back. So we should be able to eat here, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Right, hopefully we're ready to go. The men are cheering every hit. I'm hoping the bombardment is done. I don't know exactly the time frame. That's the problem.
I'm here.
Can't you see
we're still bombarding.
You came too soon.
How long do we need to wait?
Good luck then.
All we can really do is wait then, really. They've got to be close to being done. I want to say they must be. Let's go to midday and see if that makes sense. We definitely did a day in the last stream of the 2-day bombardment, so we must be nearly there. In the time that's passed, we could have gone and done other missions. But it was that worry of, I don't want to miss out on this quest, but I also don't want to have to come all the way back when we're already here. We needed to hand in the camp one anyway. I suppose I'm in a bit of a, not a rush, but we've been waiting to get this end bit done. I kind of just want to get it done. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. So Robard is expecting us. We are ready. Final bombardment is done. I think we're there. I suppose we'll have to attack. Really? I suppose? Well, shouldn't it be, we're ready, let's go. Not I suppose. We'll take it easy.
Since the colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
I'm expecting a bit of a fight once inside, to be fair.
Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait.
No, we don't need to rest. We're good to go.
We won the day.
Okay, so this is your final rest point. You have to do it now. Can't do anything else until this is done. We're ready. Let's go. We've been waiting for this.
Glad to hear it.
I probably should have. Do you know what I should have done? Might still be able to. I should have put our sword on us as well, just in case I want to swap from Warhammer to sword, because we are better skilled with the sword.
And finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Outer walls, Bailey, core tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly.
Oh wow, they can hit it directly with the trebuchet. That's amazing.
That's true. We'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the Bailey...
It's going to be one hell of a fight. Although, the amount of men he has, he's only got about 50, 60 men, we think. Attacking the western wall?
Attacking the west wall.
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire.
Proper siege battle.
As many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
Okay. How do we take the battlements?
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break.
He doesn't seem very confident in his own plan, does he? There's too many ifs.
And the inner Bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer Bailey, we're still a long way from victory.
Yeah, I'm not happy with how he's talking. He's not. I thought he'd be a lot more enthusiastic about our chances.
Or somehow get around them.
What about the living
What
quarters?
about the living quarters?
I wonder if we get a
There,
choice
I'm
of
where
where
it
we
goes to
go.
the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable.
But like
But
on
we
Monday
still
and
have
Battle
to
Works, I have to
fight
wait until Monday
each and
night for
every
Sunday's
room.
matches. Yeah, Beast versus Ruler should be good. I'm just hoping it's not a squash match. They've made Lesnar look weak in the run-up, so I'm kind of hoping it's not a squash match. Punk and Roman should be really good, and Randy Cody should be good as well. I'm hoping Randy can win because it'll obviously be higher up on the list of most wins. I think he's aiming for his 15th championship, isn't it? Yeah, 15th World Heavyweight, I believe. Obviously, Cena's on 17, 18, something like that. Right, I think I know everything I need to know.
Everything I need to know.
The other one I'm
We
looking for,
want to join
Domin
the attack
versus
on
the
the
Demon.
walls
That
or
should
on
be a
the
good
gate.
one.
Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big
So,
difference.
so
I'll
we've got
help
the
with the
gate
attack
or the
on the
walls? Okay,
I'm proud of you,
it's
Henry.
decided for
You've
us. We're
changed
charging
from
the
an
walls.
insolent pup
The
into a
Skeleton
tough,
men are going to follow us
reliable
too.
fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those horse
Let's go and rescue our father, shall we?
A village lad and an old soldier. This man must be shaking in his boots.
I kind of wish we could see her armour over the outer coat we have on, to
If
be
he's
fair.
not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something
Right, so expect
always
something
gets
to go
fucked
wrong.
up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing.
Yeah,
in
we
where
learned the
you're
lesson the hard way in
outnumbered.
some fights, Bruce.
You'll
Don't
have to
rush
take
in when
the
you're
castle
outnumbered.
gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Okay,
Good luck to you, stripling.
Strictly.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
There's a bit of respect between the two of them now, isn't there? So this is it. Final battle, hopefully. With armour's changed. Well, I'm talking about good armour. Yeah, I don't understand that bit. That impacting, to be fair, but I don't think it's going to affect too many things. I think he'll be taken out by the singer. I can't remember his name. Oh, that's a hit. That is a hit and a half. Drawbridge is down. Well, we need to watch out for arrows. I'm not hoping our armour isn't... Well, it's changed their armour annoyingly, but it is what it is. Jelly Roll, that's the one. Yeah, I think he'll deal with Pat. I think that's what will end up happening. Him and Pat will go at it. And then it'll be left to Randy and Cody. Right, I want to see if we can quickly add our sword to our arsenal just in case we want to swap. Objective started, attack. Simple. Just attack. Storm the walls. Right, quick. Can I add... No, I can't. I can't swap to horse. Okay, so we are with what we've got. We've got a Cumin bow, a spiked warhammer. We haven't got a sword on us. We can always pick one up. Right, I'm going to put this on mainly because if we start shooting arrows, we're going to need... I can't... There's no arrows coming down. Oh, there he is. There's an arrow there. I was going to swap to bow quickly and see if we can shoot a few of them down with arrows. Okay, I've kind of got the aim point. If we can see them, I know where to aim now. Too much. He's not showing himself anymore, is he? There was only one archer there, to be fair. Okay, let's swap back to sword, shall we? We're going up. He's sitting there all day shooting arrows. I don't think we get to hit him. We are definitely better. Whoa. Body sliding down there. Yeah, I suppose if we wanted a sword, we can always pick one up. How outnumbered are we going to be is the question. Remember, Warhammer is good against getting through armour, that's the thing. There we go, one down. There's the archer there. Keep an eye on our stamina more than anything else. We got him down. Might as well mercy kill while we're here. We're taking a few hits, but I think we're helping quite a bit, to be fair. We reached a new level in mace as well, which is good. That's what we're aiming for. Do we want to pick up a sword? We are better in sword fighting than anything else. Yeah, I don't want to steal it actually. I don't really want to steal a sword, so we'll stick to what we've got. Right, more battlements to clear. Stamina's actually doing quite well using the Warhammer, to be fair. We're not losing too much stamina. Obviously there's a group of us fighting, which I think does make a difference. He's down. It's just him on his own against all of us. I think he's down. There he is, he's gone.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Right, there's more of them coming down. We're outnumbered, I think, now. Which could be a problem. Oh, that was a hit. I wasn't keeping on my stamina there. Turn this round. We have got potions we can heal with if we do really need to. Obviously, I hope we don't. We are outnumbered here, though. Locked onto the wrong person, really. Yeah, our advantage of men has kind of been turned. We were warned as well to be careful. Right, we need to be careful here because we're definitely outnumbered. Why am I sitting down? I think we might have the number advantage again now, actually, to be fair. The others are attacking from behind, I think. And obviously Warhammer's good against armour, which is why we wanted to use it in the first place. He's down. There we go, Hedgecracker worked perfectly there. So the Hedgecracker perk means we take someone down one hit if we get the head properly. Right, we can heal here with the Marigold Decoction. So let's do that. Oh, we can't use it in combat. Okay, we can't do that. Why is it saying a melee weapon? Is it too damaged? Okay, 89% damaged. Or 89% left durability. So it has lost some stats. Well, it says we've lost some stats, but it's not. Have we, because we're hurt, have we lost something else? Padding. Yeah, I don't. We have lost. It says range weapon is lower. I'm not quite sure why that is. Oh, is he not dead? Okay, he is now. So while they're fighting, we can't actually do anything. We can't actually heal. I don't want to. It says we can steal, but I don't really want to steal it. It doesn't say steal, but we'll just leave it as is. I know we could take lots of armour and stuff, but I don't think it's worth it. Right, the men are still outnumbered here, though. I think the others are coming from behind, essentially. So if you can get a headshot and get hedge cracker active, that will be really good. That guy's down. Oh, they're all down. Nice. Right, I don't think I can heal still, can I? If we can, that would be nice, but I don't think we can. So far, so good. We have taken a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. No, still can't heal. You can hear when I was fighting the other side. We're in a private area. I don't think that matters so much, does it? Where's everyone else gone? Oh, well, look at that. We're all fighting down there. Hang on. Let's grab our bow. I don't know how accurate we'll be here. Too high. Obviously, you don't want to hit our own men here. Right, we're nowhere near, are we? I think we're better off going down there, I think. Yeah, we're better off going down. I think we'd be there forever trying to hit someone. Oh, loads of new things. Leveling agility, defense, strength, and vitality, plus a perk in vitality too. You know, I've been fan of the women's fatal four-way Fallen's tag team. Yeah, I think that would just be a bit of a, I think a viewing disaster because there'll be too much going on. I think. Yeah, I think trying to stop with arrows was kind of silly there. We didn't really achieve anything, did we? Right, I've made it to the Inner Bailey.
Sir,
It's not over yet, though.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one. Don't tempt fate.
And he still has prisoners. But yeah, pretty happy that we dealt with that. Hit a few times.
It's over!
But we did pretty well fighting ourselves. He's obviously holed up in the tower then.
You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see
That's
his
the
wife
thing, he
alive
has
again.
hostages.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at
The
your own house.
continuation
I'm
bit
in
in
no
this doesn't
hurry.
work properly.
I've plenty
We've
of
seen that in
supplies
conversations,
here.
but also we're
Grandview
carrying a
and excellent
sword.
company.
And we've not
What
used
more
the sword
can
for a
I
while.
want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
Wow, that's an offer and a half. It'd be silly not to take that, I think.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom.
Emmy's not happy.
What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
He wanted revenge, obviously. He's not going to
Very
get that.
well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
We're going after
Don't
him,
worry,
aren't we?
son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
Well, I bet we ride for Skalitz.
Get to work.
Because Henry
And
wants
any man
revenge.
who breaks his truce answers to me.
So are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then he'll get a taste of my medicine.
Not just Henry then that's annoyed at this.
Our word of honor. We have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
They're coming down. There they are. Well, at least Lady Stephanie's safe. There's not going to harm Sir Radzig, but I've got a feeling we're riding for Skalitz.
Bring the horses.
At least we're not the only ones annoyed by it. That's the important thing.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Oh, come now, my dear.
She wasn't to know, was she? That's the thing.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
So we can't even follow.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough.
That can't be the end of it, surely.
I almost forgot.
Sir Radzig's sword.
I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Yeah, it's not the end yet, is it? I thought the siege would be the end of it. It's obviously not. Henry still needs revenge. We still need to get Sir Radzig back, and we need to get his sword
To the
back.
battlements. We have to see which way they go.
They're in the Skalitz. We know which way they're going.
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release
He's
him?
got a point. We don't have to follow him, but we do need to collect Sir Radzig when they release him in Skalitz. So it makes sense to ride that way. But yeah, not quite as over as he thought. The siege wasn't the end. Ride with Sir Hans to meet your father. Obviously, we still need to fix our armour and stuff after the battle, but that will have to wait, I think.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
So obviously, since Henry found out Sir Radzig is his father, he's not really had any chance to talk to him properly,
What do you mean?
considering he's been
How long
held
have we known
captive
each
ever
other?
since.
A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
Henry's
I was
definitely
an
come a long way
apprentice
from the start.
Not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Yeah, he's definitely come a long way. It's been quite a nice progression, to be fair, from a boy who couldn't fight, who was being trained secretly, to someone now who can take part in a big siege fight and hold his
A
own.
noble, right?
Yes.
Right, what I'm going to quickly do is let's quickly heal,
Yeah!
just in case we are going to get into something when we get there. I'd rather be full health just in case.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Hopefully there will be. I suppose in some ways we kind of want to rebuild Skalitz and get it back to what it used to be before they were attacked, to be fair.
The way you found Todd, sneaking into Valhalla all on your own. Well,
Okay, we're here.
there's no sign of them. Move on.
Have they kept their word about Sir Radzig? That's the question. I think they have. We still want the sword back, though.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he.
Although, has he? We don't know what he's walking back to.
I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
So Hans is going after him, and we're staying here with our father by the looks of things.
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
Bit awkward between them, isn't it? Now they know the truth.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honour.
Honor?
Honor?
You can see Henry's come such a long way, but he still has a lot to learn.
Then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own.
That does say a lot about Henry's father who brought him up, doesn't it? In fact, he took him on knowing what had happened.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him.
Sword.
Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours.
Well, it's not currently.
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
I don't think the story's as over as he thought it was.
Noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside.
He has a good point.
Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
Basically share the horse.
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite as over, unless the story continues in the second game.
It would be.
I'm not too sure how if it's really over.
Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah. That is the end. Okay, so the story must continue in the second game then. I weren't sure if that was the end or not, to be fair. Because there was still some story unfinished, but I'm assuming it continues in the second game then. This business with Toft will continue, I assume. Yeah, in some ways a bit of an anticlimax, I suppose, the finish. The siege fight was okay. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I don't feel like it's properly finished. That's the weird thing. And I think, obviously, because of the second game, it's not. We can skip the credits at least. Well, now, we do have DLCs to do. There's still some missions unfinished. As long as they're still there, obviously. So we'll go and have a look at those in due course. We've still got treasure maps to go and have a look at as well. So we're not finished quite yet with this. We still want to do the DLC and stuff. But yeah, I think the story definitely finishes later. Or in the second one.
Father. Come now. You know whose side you. That doesn't matter now.
Obviously this isn't real. He's either dreaming or hallucinating. One of the two.
I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
Right, while this is going on, I'm having a quick look at trophies just to see if platinum's possible. I have a feeling they'll be
Standing up to
missables.
evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds.
But let's have a quick look.
Right.
Okay, so there are quite a few missable trophies, mainly based around quests and stuff. So I'd say platinum's not going to be doable for us, which I'm not surprised by. I kind of assumed.
You know what?
There's a chance you need 2 playthroughs. You need a playthrough where you don't kill anyone for one of the trophies. So we're not going to go for platinum. We do want to have a look at these DLC, and we'll do everything we can anyway. But Henry gets a moment with his stepfather, I suppose, and his mother in the distance.
Make her proud.
I don't know if the DLCs are gonna show us more of Henry and Sir Radzig's relationship developing, or maybe that second game too.
Don't go. No.
Someone's waking us up.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
So although we've got the actual
Right.
credits, I don't think it's quite over. We'll have to be more well dressed than normal.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
So things have changed Henry a little bit now he knows who his real father is. Okay. An oath is an oath. Epilogue quest started. So, although we've done the main quest, it's not quite over. We've got to go meet with Sir Margrave Jobs. Yeah, epilogue is now there. It looks like our side missions are still there, the ones we haven't quite finished as well. And vengeance is still there. Surprisingly. Okay, clothes-wise, we're back. We're all wearing our armor again. Some of it's damaged, so we all need to go and fix some of that if we can. But it's not too bad, to be fair. In fact, we might be able to do that straight away because we have armor's kits. There we go. And that would have upgraded our maintenance skill as well by doing that. We also gained a new skill in vitality after the fight. Oh, we got main level skill, vitality. Again, some of these are going to be your health would regenerate gradually, does not apply during combat. It's probably the best one to have, to be fair. Yeah, let's take that Revenant. That gives so at least their health will regain if we're not in combat. If we get away, essentially. We're not going to sell final anything that's stolen, really. You have 50% higher reputation when you talk to women and a +1 speech bonus. You can persuade them more easily, and you can avail Bath Winter services for free. I suppose that's probably a good one to have, to be fair, as well. Main level, we couldn't quite decide on something for main level, mainly because they all have downsides. Yeah, I think we'll leave that one. Skill-wise, oh, actually, Mace. We're now up to level 8 in Mace, which is good. Obviously, we've still got these ones to spend, but again, I don't really know anything that's worth spending on. We wanted these two, to be fair. Well, Tin Opener wasn't too bad. But then we're using a Warhammer, so we can't sharpen it ourselves. So yeah, those two are really good for a sword, but we're not using a sword. So we might as well wait. We need level 12 to get well groomed, which would help us more, and we're nearly there, to be fair. So the more we can fix ourselves, the better. What I did want to make sure, and I should have done this before we got into the fight, is to make sure we had a sword on us at all times, to be fair. Is that our best sword? Page's sword? 48, 48. 38, 56. I think that is our best sword, isn't it? I think we should have a sword on us, just in case you want to swap what we're doing. Okay, let's go and meet Margrave Jobs then. We just need to find out how to get there. Upper Bailey.
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search.
What?
Hey!
I'm surrendering.
What's going on?
For security reasons.
Do you not know who we are? Okay. Search me then. Don't bother. We haven't got anything stolen, I'm pretty sure. Do you really want to search me again? Or how about I pay you instead of run away? Let's try. Don't bother me with this.
For God's sake, don't bother me. Any delay could cost lives.
There we go.
Well, that's the way it is. Go ahead, then.
We didn't take anything from any of the dead bodies or anything, so I'm not too sure why it's only wanting to search us, to be fair. Right, I think we're going the right place. Are we going the right place? Oh yeah, we've got to get out of here. We've got all the way over here to actually go and do it. Okay. It'll have to be during the day as well. I may have gone... I think there's stairs the other way, actually, isn't there? Yeah, stairs are over there. We can pop into the shops if we wanted to. We don't need a wash, actually, to be fair, looking at that. But we'll wash ourselves anyway. How are we food-wise? 120 nourishment. We definitely don't need to eat. But Warhammer will need fixing, we know that, after the big fight. Which we can quickly pop in here and get fixed. Or see if there's a better Warhammer, to be fair. There he is. Let's talk to the swordsmith. We'll fix a Warhammer, but then we'll have a quick look to see if there is something better. Ignore the hazel bow. We'll sell that anyway in due course. There we go. We'll just quickly get those two done. We can't sharpen the Warhammer. You can't use it on a grindstone, so there's nothing we can do about fixing it ourselves. Which is where that skill where anything you sharpen's better doesn't help us unless we go for a sword.
What about this?
Wow, a little more and we'll call
This would increase reputation, which would lower the prices of stuff he's selling.
I knew we'd come to.
And we have got a bow or two to sell, I think. Whether he'll take them, I'm not sure. Let's quickly have a look what he's got, though. We want a better Warhammer, ideally. We haven't really bothered with axe too much. Okay, so the bailiff's mace is better than our Warhammer. 61 blunt damage. To our 46, but ours has a little bit more stab damage. Oh, the Spike Warhammer is really good. I like a Warhammer more than actual mace. But yeah, 46. It does have a bit of stab damage as well, whereas that doesn't. That's a lot more damage though. Okay, that's a maybe, but it means going away from the Warhammer side of things. We'll chuck it in the basket, but we may change our minds. Blacksmith's kit. Yeah, that's worth taking because obviously we want to increase the maintenance skill. How much are they each? 200. We've got 4.9k currently. Right, Captain's Mace is 51 blunt damage. What was the Bailiff's Mace? 61. So that's what we're comparing it to. That's 51. That's 61. Ceremonial Mace. Hunting Sword. I don't really want to lose the Warhammer, that's the only thing. Whoa, that's a long sword and a half. Herod's Sword. Wow, that's good. Obviously, the more expensive things I think, the better they're going to be. Master the Huntsman's Sword's pretty good. Compare it to our Page's Sword. 48 is our Page's Sword. Where's that other one? Herod's Sword. Wow, 45.75. That's incredible. I think we might have to buy that just to have it with it, just in case, as a spare sword. We can sell our other one. Metal plated battle axe. We never really bothered with axes too much, to be fair. Morgenstern. It's only a 40. Pernak. 39. We want something that's named, ideally. But Warhammer's and everything. So we've got a choice to make. In all honesty, and I don't know which way to go with this. We'll sell the Page's Sword anyway, because we'll buy the better sword, I think. Spiked Warhammer's good, but the Bailiff's mace is better, but it's not a warhammer. You know what? I think we don't buy the Bailiff's mace. We keep our warhammer. We've got a really good sword to go and use now as well. I think we do that. We may even swap back to sword, to be fair. It's not that good. I think we may swap back to sword. Because the idea is to swap between the two. The mace is good against armor. The sword is good against everyone, but just not as good against armor. That's the thing. 2.6k though isn't too bad. We can try and knock it down a bit. We've taken the blacksmith's kit as well. Any of the matches you're looking forward to? We do watch NXT now. Yeah, we have. Me and my boy have been watching NXT mainly because of Joe Henry. To be fair, let's see how much we can get this down. We'll go low. We'll lowball him to start with and see what happens. So we'll offer 2,000.
Since it's you,
skill level is better in sword, and with a sword that is that good, I think it's worth using more than the warhammer. So we have the warhammer as a backup.
Finally, a reasonable.
In case we go up against armor, is my thinking. Because a sword that good, we need to use a sword. So we have a really good sword now. Oh, it's a long. I forgot it's a long sword. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a long sword. It's been named after the biblical King Herod, who won infamy by beheading John the Baptist. Okay. So yeah, we'll use the sword. If we go against armor, at least we've got the warhammer as backup, essentially. Right, let's go and get to this meeting point. Go and find out about what Jobs wants and go from there. Obviously, there's still stuff to do story-wise then, before we fully finish the main story, I think. As this is the after part. Where are we heading? Okay, keep going through. Trying to remember exactly where we need to go, to be fair. But yeah, surprise ending really. I really thought obviously the ending there'd be more to it to a degree in terms of fighting and things. But it seems that it wasn't as clear-cut an ending as we thought it would be, to be fair. But at least it tees up the second game more than anything else. Unless there is more to do, more of a fight to have with the people that killed Henry's mother and father. There may be some more to do with that, maybe, before we actually finish. But I think the second game...
Hal, are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
Yeah, near the archery.
What about Istvan? I assume
that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know.
Right, they didn't catch up with him then.
We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
Right, what does he need us for? Considering we still have the mission for revenge, there must be more coming up.
Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
It did.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
Himself.
My cousin.
Oh, no.
Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess,
Yeah.
my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided
Yeah, it
with
definitely
your
looks like
other
they're becoming
cousin,
friends, doesn't it? That's Lord Capon, isn't it?
That I cannot deny.
There's a
And I have
DLC
always
mission with him
stated
as
my
well.
position plainly, but times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Surely someone who never wanted to be king is the better king to have.
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin. Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
It does make sense.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial
It's more kind of
coronation.
explaining what happened and why things came to be the way they have.
Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense.
But
Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect
yeah,
him.
he's not really speaking
The
straight, is
simple
he?
truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
Is actual League
So
of
now
Lords?
Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
Also, politics in this period of time weren't simple, were they?
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I
He doesn't want an
mean
army.
at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. and there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
It's all well and good, but
Do you
how?
know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment.
Oh, of course
so
you're
you'll
not.
have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Bergov at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
Sounds like we're heading to Burgow then.
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent.
But yeah,
Phelps and I will draft a letter.
it does seem Capon and Henry are getting a lot closer, aren't they, really? Okay.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Light.
We got to talk to our father, is what it says.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, he's over here.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I'll let them have their conversation before we talk. Divish has a DLC mission for us as
If I didn't
well.
know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him already.
Likewise. But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Bergov. If the League of Lords stands with Sigismund, then our chance is pale, in spite of everything Jobst said.
We shall see. We shall see.
Right, now we can talk to them. I just want them to have their conversation.
Looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be travelling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply.
Basically, don't get into any trouble.
Yes. Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless
3 days'
you
ride?
snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough.
Wow.
Any questions?
Okay, lots of questions by the looks of it. So let's ask them all so we can learn as much as possible. Luxembourg?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia, but instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas.
The ability
Wenceslas
just can't
also
get
had
on,
another
essentially.
brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances.
Change alliances one day to another. That's just what we want to be hearing. So who is
Who is he
Jobst?
really, this Jobst?
Jobst.
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him.
Okay, so Jobst
He
we need
really
to
is
keep an
the
eye
leader
on.
of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
You know
I'm a bit
Wenceslas?
concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Okay, just who is this Prokop
that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him.
It's very
And
complicated, this
Sigismund
whole
had him
lineage
captured.
and king and stuff.
Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
Yeah, I think I'm on his side with that. Okay, League of Lords?
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility.
So the
They
powerful
abducted the king
houses were annoyed
and made him bow to
because
their
they couldn't
will.
control things
They got
anymore,
away
essentially.
with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way. So they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I hardly know anything about
I
Sigismund.
don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it. God does move
It's a very
in mysterious
complicated
ways.
situation. Right, Rupert of the Palatinate? I don't know how you
Rupert
say
of the
that.
Palatinate.
Palatinate.
That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
Yeah, that's that?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far...
Sounds like the Pope
success.
refused to crown him then,
So,
essentially.
Now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
Yeah, so Jobst definitely can't be trusted if he changes sides so often. Okay, John of Liechtenstein.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein.
Last question,
Why
hopefully.
is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
Okay, everything asked, more information gained.
That's about all.
The line of succession is even more complicated.
Take the letter from Sir Hanush, and good luck, son.
Okay. Where's the letter? I pick up the letter.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Okay.
Please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia.
So he got his army because the nobles wouldn't help
so
him.
he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
So that's why they act the way they do.
He didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz.
Needed the money.
He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Capon's ready then?
Then we can be on our way.
Looks like we are too.
Remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Okay, time for us to go. Yeah, I think it's interesting the revenge mission is still there. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay, interesting. So congratulations, you completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quest activities or just wander the world. You can end the game any time afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. So we can end the game any time. Okay, does that mean we need to do DLC then first? I'm just going to quickly double check that because it seems a bit confusing in terms of what ending the game means. What does ending the game do? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, so something we need to know. So, by riding off with Hans Capon, we essentially conclude Henry's story for the time being. Everything leads into the second game, so all the cliffhangers that are left will move on. Hence, I was still the quest about getting revenge. Once you end the game and ride off with Sir Capon, no further free roam. So once you trigger the final cutscene by riding off with Hans, the game ends. You cannot continue playing in that specific save file. The point of no return, the actual end happens after a quest that forces you to ride away from the map. For this moment, the game allows you to complete side quests and DLC. You have the amorous adventures of Bold Sir Hans Capon DLC installed. You're required to complete it before the game allows you to. Okay, so we can't trigger the final ending anyway, until we've done the Hans Capon DLC. By the looks of things, it creates a premise for the sequel. Yeah. So the end. Yeah. So it says you basically got to finish everything else before you end the game, because once you end the game, your save file is then no longer playable, which we don't want to do.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
So we need to now work out what we want to do first and next, really. So, although it says to ride off with him, yeah. So Toff is gone, his men scout, but there are still many things left unresolved. We still need to speak to him. We also need to collect his DLC mission off him as well. We have got some missions still left to complete if we want to, and we still need to collect a lot of the DLC missions from other people. So I believe there's a side mission. If we go to the map quickly, we have a side mission to pick up over here from, I think that's Divish. We've got a side mission over here to pick up from Theresa, I believe. There's actually a new mission there by the looks of things as well. So two of the DLC missions are here. Or that might be Capon's DLC, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Divish has one as well, to be fair. Where else have we got DLC missions? There's a DLC mission to pick up at the monastery near Sasau as well. There's a DLC mission to pick up in Samapesh. Obviously, Scalix is there. Is that all of them? No, there's another one in Talmberg to pick up as well. So a mission in Talmberg to pick up as well. Nothing in Neuhof. Yeah, so there's quite a few DLC missions. I actually don't know completely without checking how many DLCs there are. We still need to speak to Capon now, but then we need to then go and do other things. So we're not quite ending the story yet. Obviously, to end the story renders a save file unplayable. So we do want to do everything we want to do first. Whether we're going to get everything done today, I don't know. But at least we know to finish the game properly, you have to finish this final mission, which is to ride off the map, essentially. Right, speak to Hans Capon. He does have a side mission to complete with him as well, although that might be gone. And also, we have a DLC mission we need to pick up.
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Ratai instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really?
So once he says, are we ready, we need to say no, I think, essentially.
Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements, dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun.
Yeah, we did save him, to be fair.
But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right, then. Next time, I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense.
For someone that taught us how to hunt, Henry's definitely gained a better relationship with Lord Capon.
Anything for you, my lord.
Their friendship has definitely blossomed. Right, is that it?
So, can we set off now, Henry?
No. Right, there was one other thing I wanted to see too. So,
there was one more thing I wanted to attend to.
I see. We'll go on ahead and
there we go.
In the camp at Neuhof. I'll use the time for a hunt before we.
So I don't quite know how that works with DLC mission. I think maybe we have to meet up with him and do that first. There we go. So we've done that one. He's going to ride off, and we need to go and meet him later. So really, we want to do all the other missions first before we go and meet him. Essentially. So anything we want to complete, we need to do first. So while we're here in Rattay anyway, we may as well go and do what we can here. So there is a DLC mission to pick up. Pretty sure that's Divish. So we may as well go and pick that up first. As I say, we don't want to end the save, really, until we've got everything fully done. Right, we need to go and find Divish. Not allowed in there, then. I really struggle to get around these places. Come on, dog, move. Yeah, I do struggle to get around. Mainly figuring out where we're meant to be going is the hard part. Can't go in there either. There's a guard there. Obviously, we just need to figure out how we get to him. Out the way, dog. Are we allowed in? Okay, it's a very hard lock, but so we can't get into that doorway. He's in the castle, it's just we've got to get to him, and I don't quite know how we get to him without getting stuck. For some reason, some of the doors aren't allowing us to go through them. That one's a lockpick. That one doesn't even come up as anything. Can't talk to the guard. That's really weird. Dog's in the way again. Come on, dog. We know we can't get anywhere in there. Can we go in here? No, that's lockpick as well. What about up over this one over here? Getting around is not simple. Although he's over there, isn't he? This is back on the battlements. Oh, we might be able to get through this way, actually. But while we're here, we may as well pick up... Oh, it's dead end. We may as well try to see and pick this DLC up before we move on anywhere else, because we don't know where it's going to take us. But yeah, trying to get the DLC is going to be tough. We're not allowed in there, it's a private area. How are we meant to pick this up? Why are all the doors locked as well, to be fair? Right, Divish is... Oh, is he... He's not down here, is he? No, that's a guard. So, Divish, who we need the DLC from, is over that way somewhere. This is the kitchen. We're not allowed in here. Yeah, we're coming out. So we're not meant to be in there. We're not allowed in there either, I'm pretty sure, because that was a locked door, wasn't it? We're allowed in here? Okay, we are allowed in here. The Divish obviously isn't here. We don't need food. I don't know. I don't know where to go. That's a hard lockpick. I don't know how we get the DLC from Divish. Can't do anything with that doorway. Obviously, you don't want to pick a lock. All I know is he's over that way somewhere. I don't really want to go away to have to come back to sort this out. That's the thing. I was hoping we could just do this now, so we don't have to come back to get this DLC. But I can't find a way to get to Divish. That door doesn't allow us to do anything. We could try outside the castle wall. It's not a bad shout. But I think he's in the castle. He's over there. But I can't find a way to get to him inside the walls. Yeah, so that's where the DLC mission is. I don't know, maybe it's because the mission with Capon, maybe. Toffee's going, yeah, that's Vengeance is still there. Yeah, I don't quite understand. Okay, we have got a side mission we can do here. While we're in Rattay. We may as well try and do what we can while we're here. That's Theresa. So there is a side mission to do here, but I don't quite know why we can't pick up the DLC. Maybe we have to come back for it. Maybe we've got to wait a day, maybe. Let's go and have a look at this other mission we've got then first. It may just be we have to wait a day, and then maybe it becomes available. Because we are meant to have gone with Capon, weren't we? So maybe it's a wait and then go back to it in a bit. And hopefully, I just don't want to leave Rattay without picking it up. Because we're already here. It makes sense to try and do it while we're here. So we'll have a look at this side mission first, and then we'll try and go back. Because he's inside the castle, but we can't get anywhere. But it may be he'll come out potentially. I don't know. Right. So for this mission we're looking at the minute, let's have a quick look at what we need to do. So, lost and found. It appears you left some things, important things, in the hands of a corpse. The gravedigger disposed of the body and safely stored away the departed's worldly goods at the Rattay Prosperity, where you can pick them up. Go to Rattay Prosperity for the lost items. I don't quite remember leaving items behind, but it says we did. So let's go and find out if we can pick them up. I don't remember this mission. That's the worst part, I think. That's the problem with all these different side missions, trying to remember them. Really. Right, that's an easy lockpick. I'm assuming we're going to go in there. But I really don't want to lockpick the door. But I don't think I've got a choice. I think they are in that building. Let's have a look around this side. There's no doorway this side, that's the problem. Are they in there, or is it this building here? Right, it's not that building, is it? Yeah, they're in that building. The only way in, it seems, is the lockpick, which potentially could get us in trouble, that's the thing. Let's have a look through the windows. Doesn't look like there's anyone in there. There's a guard right there, though. That's the problem. We can lockpick, but there's a guard right there. Right, I think we haven't got a choice. We'll try and, if we get in trouble, we'll try and talk our way out of it, I think. There we go, we're in. Okay, we are in. Oh, another lockpick door. Lockpicking definitely seems to have got easier. I don't know why, but it definitely seems a lot easier now than it used to when we first started. Nearly having lockpicking too. We are now trespassing. Okay, our stuff isn't in here then, by the looks of things. Then this room here. There we go. Another easy lockpick. Unlocked. We're gonna rob. I don't like stealing things. I don't know. Do we just take it all? There's a key to a shed. Let's take it all. There we go. Lost and found. Complete. The only downside now is we have stolen goods on us. Okay, objective started. Talk to Capon. Okay. Yeah, we might have to do a different DLC first before. So things changed a little bit there. So we've got to wait until Capon arrives at the camp, which is past Niehoff. This mission is now complete as well. So that's the mission done then. I don't quite know why we had to go and do that. We have got stolen goods on us now. Stolen rat. So we want to get rid of all the stolen goods, really. The key to the shed is probably handy. I don't want the bludgeon. To be fair, let's just drop all the stolen goods. There's no point keeping stolen goods. I don't see the point. Obviously, the only thing we'll keep is the key. The bread we get rid of. It looks like we need a wash as well, looking at that. Anything else stolen? Loads of keys we've got. Or was that everything? No, the old shirt can go. There's some garment. With that too. The mission itself is finished, so we don't need any of this stuff. Right, that's everything. So we've got rid of everything stolen. Let's just move away from it for obvious reasons. Okay, so everything stolen is gone. While we're here, let's have a quick look at treasure maps. I just want to see, is there anything near Rattay? While we're here. No, that's not Rattay. That's Talmberg. We did try and find that one, couldn't figure it out. Ledechko. 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 Oh, actually, it says Rattay on it, doesn't it? Yeah, Rattay's at the bottom. So the Dutch go to the left, round past the river near the mine. We'll have a look on the map in a sec for that one. New level in reading, and that's Sasau. Okay. So one of them was nearby, I think. So Rate's here. The Dutch goes there, and I think it's somewhere here. Was where it was pointing to. It was along the river, weren't it? Let's have a quick look. It's this one here. So past the house that kind of spurs up, and there's a mine nearby. I'm thinking we just put a marker on it and try and head there ourselves. So there's a house here. There's the Dechko. There's a house here, so it's somewhere around here, which we've actually not been to. So we'll try and head that way shortly. Yeah, it's where the clouds are. Now, I also think we have a couple of more treasure maps on the horse as well. Let's have a quick look. Got loads of arrows on the horse. Oh, Soul Slice. I forgot about that sword. We need to get rid of that. Is there any more of these? Yeah, look, ancient maps. I think these were given to us at the start of the game, and we kind of left them because I thought they were DLC stuff. So I kind of left them because I weren't sure if we actually needed to do anything with them. But now we've finished the main story, bar the ending. We may as well have a proper look. So that's the treasure maps. We know we think we know what one is. There's a lot around the Dechko, it seems. Right, ancient map. Neuhof, Rate to the left. So Neuhof to the north. And it's down to the right. Although it does say death. So Neuhof is here. To our right. So it's somewhere down here, I think. Looking at that. We won't put a mark on for the minute because we don't want to head that way just yet. I just want to see if there's any of these near Rate. So Rate, here we go. So there is a treasure map, an ancient map. Again, we don't know what the ancient maps lead to. So you come out of Rate, you have to cross the river, head left. Okay. So this river here. Yeah, cross the river, down and across, it was saying. Let's have another look. So, follow the road. You need to cross the river. Follow the road to the left to a load of trees near another river. So you cross the river. Here's the other river there. So I think it's somewhere over here. I think. South. It says southeast as well, to be fair. Okay, that's something to look at. Map number 3. The Uzits. Over the river, head left to a broken down building. Okay, that one's an interesting one. So I want you to cross the river twice. This one here, head left. Roads leading up. Okay, that's an interesting one. Head left past the wood until you get to a split in the road, then head left. And then down to an abandoned building. That's doable. I think that's not too bad. So I think it's here. Follow this till you get the split. There's the camp, which is wood. Left here. And then you're looking for an old building after the split, aren't you? I can't put any more mark. I don't know if I can put more than one marker down. Hang on. Is there a marker over here still there? No. Okay, so we can't put more than one marker. But that one is there if you want to go and find these ones. So we know there's one in the clouds, one to our left. The last one, no clue. Not sure about that one. Okay. Virtual phone charge came up into person with curious drawing. There was one more treasure map we picked up off the horse we haven't looked at. We'll keep the marker to the left because I think we'll head that way shortly. See what it is. I don't know which one of these we didn't look at. One of them we just gained off the horse. Talmberg. Is it that one? Yeah, Skalitz. North of Skalitz. Where there's a grave. So that's something we need to look at. Right. We're going to try one more time to try and collect the DLC mission. If that doesn't work, we'll head out and do other stuff. I'd say there is other missions to do. Oh, actually, I know we're not really achieving much of it. Let's see if there's any more missions in Rattay first. That's Theresa. We know we need to go and see Theresa. There's also a DLC mission there too. King Silver is... Someone has to state they're in. So that's about the mines in Skalitz. Hamlet of Rovna is deserted. Find the Skalitz priest. Find Father Simon. Go to the cross. Let's just activate that for a minute. Okay, so that's in Sasau and then north. A friend in need is our friends. They're in Sasau. The good thief. Find the ring hidden. Okay. This is for Peshek, which is Theresa's uncle. Find the ring hidden in the executioner's house over there. Okay, may have a look at doing that. Book of Necromants. Let's just activate that. So that's here. So we can do that potentially. That's north. That's over there. So the bird in hand will be handy to do that way. Uzits. Hair meat. I'm not too worried about activities. I think the missions may be more what we should be aiming for. Okay, so there's a couple of things to do here. So, let's try and grab this DLC mission first. If that doesn't work... Oh, hang on, that DLC mission isn't showing up anymore. Oh, it is, it's there. Right, we'll give one more chance to try and get this DLC mission now, otherwise we'll have to come back. We know there's a mission to do with Theresa. Executioner's House of Peshek. That's why we don't want to end the game currently, properly, because there's still stuff to do, and especially the DLC. The only issue I have is I know there's a DLC with Lord Capon. And I don't quite know how we're going to activate that without activating the end of the story. I'm hoping we can do it without activating the end. But we shall see. Right, is he here? And where? See, I think he's still in a place we can't get to. This door doesn't allow us in, and I'm pretty sure he's behind there. It may be we need to come back a different day. Maybe that's what it needs. So let's have a quick look where we are and what we can do next. So I'm thinking... Oh, there's a book of necromancy to do here, isn't there? I think we've got quite a few things over to the west. Executioner's House for Peshek to do. There's also a mission here about the Book of Necromancy that we need to go and obtain. So let's... I know we're going back and forth a bit, but let's head and go and do that. And then we'll go and do the Executioner's House of Peshek. Doesn't mean stealing this ring back from him and giving it to Peshek. Then we can go and see Theresa. There's a mission with Theresa plus a DLC mission to do with her as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. There's still... Although the story is near enough finished, bar riding off with Lord Capon, there seems to still be quite a lot to do. That's if you want to, obviously. A lot of this, I think, can be left. But I kind of like to finish as much as we can. The maps and stuff I'm not too sure about. I know, obviously, they're there. We don't have to go and find them. But I think it's interesting to see what they actually have to offer, to be fair. Right, let's quickly check what this mission is about. The Book of Necromancy, just because I don't want to just do it blindly. So the herb woman asked me to help Drahomir, the butcher woman from the Dechko who is at her wit's end. She claims the ghost of her dead neighbour has been haunting her at night. She can't get a wink of sleep. We need to get the Book of Necronomicon. Okay. Do we need to steal it, or do we just need to ask for it, buy it? Let's see if he has the
God
book.
save you.
Oh, we can actually train as well. Let's have a look at trade first. I've got a feeling we need to steal it. Have you got any books? Okay, so there are books here, recipes. But the actual what we want isn't there. Done that book already. Yeah, so he hasn't got the book we want. So I'm guessing we're stealing it somehow. While we're here, though, quickly training
Would you
alchemy.
teach me more about alchemy?
I don't know what
Certainly.
level we're at, but we'll have a look see if we can do any training. It's always good to try.
I'd like to hone my skills.
Are we level 10?
First, you have
No,
to have
we're not
some
level 10
skills
yet.
to
Okay.
hone.
That's fine.
Well,
it was worth checking.
think it over.
We should have checked what level we are first, to be fair.
See you later.
Right, the Book of Necromancy is in the back by the looks of things. I'm pretty sure we can get in the back. Because there's a apothecary station in the back. Or where you can brew potions. Okay, we have to pick the lock. But supposedly we can get in there. I think that's the point. I think we are meant to steal it. We'll try the lock picking. See if we can do it. Right, we're in. New perk and stealth as well.
What was that noise?
Ah. Okay. So he obviously heard us unlock the door. Do I knock him out?
What was that?
What was what? I think the book's on him.
Mad.
I'm gonna knock him out.
Bellyache, have you?
I knew stealth killed him, but I didn't want to kill him. Okay, drop the body. I nearly stealth killed him accidentally by holding it. Right, loot. Has he got the book? There we go. No, that's a recipe. We'll take the book. Door key, trunk key. Okay, he's got 2 trunk keys. He hasn't got the book. So the book is... If he's not on him, where's the book? Because the actual thing where it's meant to be is here. Okay. I've got to lockpick it again if you wanted to. I'm not going to kill him. But that says the book is there. We'll quickly lockpick again. I don't want... If he wakes up, we're in trouble. Ah. Okay, that was tricky.
What was that?
It's a wakey game. No, it's someone else. There's a second... It's a shop guard. I'm in trouble. At least it's a fist fight.
Come on, you shit.
So that's the shop guard. Come on then.
Ow.
Headcracker is knocked out. I've got no clue where this book is though. We're now trespassing. But yeah, I've got no clue where this book is. Because we've already knocked out the guy who's meant to have the book. Oh, actually, unless it's up here. No. Unless it was because it was above us. No, not there either. There's nowhere else it can be. It's meant to be here. But it's not in any of the trunks. Yeah, I've got no clue. I don't know how we get that book. Yeah, so we got the keys, but I still can't get the book. I don't quite understand where that's meant to be. That's really weird. We knocked him out, but it weren't on him. Okay, I think we leave that for the minute then, because I don't know. Let's head across to the executioner's house for Peshek. Then we'll go and see Theresa. And go from there. But yeah, I don't know. That was really weird that we couldn't get the book that we wanted. But there we go. Right, executioner's house then for Peshek.
You there.
We'll go and see... Hold on, someone's calling us. Yeah, executioner's house for Peshek. Then we'll go and see Theresa. There's a mission with her plus DLC mission to start as well. Yeah, it's on his body, but it's not showing up on his body, so I don't quite know. It's fine. We'll go and have a look at do the other things first. So executioner's house is the next thing we'll do then. Oh, that one. Where is it? There we go. Let's activate this one. Let's take off that one and do that one. And then from there we can also try and see if we can find this ancient treasure too. I might get off riding here. How do we get across? Obviously, riding through the woods is awkward, so I think we'll have to wait to ride. Why are we... What? We've now got something on us. I think it's reputation, though. There we go. So, Ratte, we are wanted. Currently. Yeah, we're wanted for stealing and Ratte, essentially, now. Although we only stole keys. But we're now wanted for stealing. We didn't get what we actually wanted out of it, annoyingly. We can solve that when we come back there. It's not a major issue. You can either bribe them or clear it. It's not a difficult thing to sort out, to be fair. So we can deal with that in due course. And sometimes you can even talk your way out of trouble anyway. I do like the reputation system, but it's quite easy to get round. Right, is this the executioner's house here? I think it is. Obviously, if he's home, I don't know how this is going to go. So, this mission we have, which is from Peshek, which is Theresa's uncle. We owe him our life, and we need to find the ring hidden in the executioner's house and steal it. I'm hoping it's not here. Oh, actually, we gained a new skill level in stealth, didn't we? While we think about it. Let's have a look what we can do in stealth. So we've got Slim Fit lowers the noise of armor and other equipment by 20%. When you're wanted, people will be less likely to recognize your face, soon stop looking for you. You move more silently in the rain. After committed crime, you gain a 1 vitality and strength to your court. Or leave the set. I think ordinary mug. So they soon stop looking for you. Let's take that. There we go. Okay, somewhere here is a ring. Essentially. I'm guessing it's going to be in a chest. There we go. There's a chest here. Obviously, we're running a risk. We could get seen lockpicking. That's the downside here. That's unlocked. Don't talk to the dog. Right, what do we got? No ring. Okay, so it's not in that chest. It's going to be in the house, isn't it? I guarantee we're not meant to be in here as well. Although it doesn't say we're in trouble for being here for the minute. But I'm guessing it's going to be in a chest, isn't it? Right, there's one here. Again, I don't want to get seen lockpicking. That could be bad, especially the executioner. No, not in there. Oh, we're in trouble. We are getting, considering we're Sir Radzig's son, we are getting ourselves in a bit of trouble. Although he's not very good at fist fighting, and we aren't too bad. It's because we're too close to him. I couldn't back off. Okay, we can talk to him. He is surrendering. Release him unconditionally. Let him go disarmed. I don't really want to talk to him. I want to get the ring, but I couldn't ask him for the ring. Right, what do we got? Lockpick easy. It's a bit weird that he's now given up and we're robbing him blind. There we go. Please say the ring's in here. No. No ring. Like this one. We'll have to deal with the consequences after this is done, I think. Dead man's ring. There we go.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper bat.
Right, we got it. That mission going to move on. Go back to Peshek. So, we need to go back to Peshek now. Hand him this ring that was worthless. And that completes that mission. Or we'll continue it at the very least. So, Peshek and Theresa are over here. So, we know we need to go over there. Auto DLC mission. Now, we did mark up over here one of the ancient maps. And while we're here, we can have a quick look and see if we can get there and see what it is. Obviously, we're going to need a bridge across the water really more than anything else. But let's have a quick look at this ancient map. I think it was number 2. Yeah. Was it number 2? Head left. I don't think that is the right one, is it? No. Oh yeah, yeah. There's that one. So after the woodcutters camp, it's somewhere over here, by the looks of things. I think there's another one north of that as well. I'm not too sure exactly what these ancient maps are for.
To me?
I don't want that. That's what I wanted. Oh, you horse. There we go. We'll at least have a look. We'll want to try and find at least one ancient map. See if they're worth doing. If they're not, we'll ignore them. But if they are worth doing, then we may as well try. We'll have a quick look at this, then we'll head back and see Theresa and Peshek and see what we can gather from that. Obviously, we could also get into a fight if we're not careful with bandits, so we need to be a bit aware of what's around us. Now, I know there's water here. I don't think we can ride across. Another camp. Yeah, I've got a feeling we can't ride across. I was trying to see if there's a bridge somewhere, really. We could see. Otherwise, we've got to go Theresa to go across the bridge anyway. I don't think there's an easy way across, is there? Fish trap? No. Okay. I think we head to Theresa then. We go and do Peshek's mission, Theresa's mission. Start the DLC as well if we can and go that way. Because I don't think we can get across the water from this side. We have to be over the other side. And the bridge is actually near them anyway. So it makes more sense to try and go across to them. I don't think... actually, there's a crossing here. I'll take it back. There's a crossing here. There we go. So we are across. So it's... somewhere around here, I believe. We're looking for a broken down house, essentially. So some ruins of sorts. Up there is the actual road. So if we can get to the road, we can kind of have a look from there. But I think we're in the right rough vicinity of what we need, where we need to be. There we go, ruins here. I think we may be in the right place. Right, anything? Interesting sight. There is something here then. It's just what and where. I don't know if we're looking for something in particular to mark up something down, or we're looking for a grave. I suppose just keep looking at something, see if something that seems out of place maybe. I'm not really seeing anything though. I think we're definitely in the right place. I think that ruins is right. Yeah, in the ruins. We're definitely in the right place. But it's where and what. So the door to the ruins is here. I think it is meant to be through the door. I kind of need it to give us a symbol or something to say dig or what really. Nothing seems weird or out of place or looks different. Actually, do we have a shovel on us? Because it may not show us to dig unless we haven't got one on us. Let's put it on. Because it might actually not show us dig until we have one on us. Please tell me I've still got one. Because it may be you have to have a shovel on you to then get the dig bit come up. We haven't got one, have we? I swear we had one previously. What have we done with our shovel? Oh, that's annoying. We definitely had a shovel previously. And somehow we've managed to get rid of ours. Okay. I don't think it will give us the option to dig without a shovel. Which obviously stops us, whatever this is. May stop us from finding it. But there's definitely no option for anything around. I've got a feeling we need a shovel. Yeah, we must have accidentally got rid of it at some point. Okay, if that's the case then, we'll take off that marker and put a marker on the interesting site. We will try and come back here shortly to see if we can grab whatever it is. We may be able to buy one from the camp down the road, to be fair. Because there's a camp not far away. There's actually some people here.
Well, I never.
Oh no, seriously?
Turns up willingly for this slaughter.
I didn't realise they were bandits.
Hey, all of you! Gather here!
North Kurva!
They're human. Remember, our sword is really strong, but there's a lot of them. And that's the problem now, because if they get their back, if we have a back to any of them, we're in trouble. Yes, our sword's really strong, but if they all attack at once, I can't defend ourselves. There's an archer as well, which isn't helpful. I can't see where one is.
Come here.
Problem is, I've got to try not to have a back to anyone, because that's when someone can attack us and we can't see it. Right, another one down. I've got to attack myself because I know the archer could hit us at any point. Right, 2 down. There he is. We got him.
Christ.
Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Bandits here, we can give that in. Yeah, we've actually defeated them. We'll leave the hunting arrows, I don't need those. Take his money. He hasn't really got anything of value. Oh, gold goblet. Piercing arrows could be handy. Yeah, there's nothing else. The knight's hunting sword is okay. It's not amazing though. Obviously dropped his bow as well. Which is a villager's bow. You can take it, I suppose. It's not. Yeah, villager's bow. It won't be as good as ours. Ours is currently 74 power. Oh, we've got 42. Yeah, we've got one already, to be fair to sell. Where's the other people we defeated? There's another 3 bodies, I think. I'm hoping one of them has a shovel on them. Right, bandits here. Again, we can hand their ears in, and that does give us money for doing so. I might take the apple so we can eat. There's 2 more bodies as well we've got to find. The 2 that were actually armoured up. So one thing I always find difficult is when we fight is finding the bodies afterwards. Where are the other 2? I'm glad we won that. We do need to check gear and make sure we're okay. Okay, here's one of them. Oh, they're both here. Perfect. Please have a shovel. Bandit leader spurs. Take those. The mailed chaucerses are worth 1,000, it says. So I'll have a look at those. He hasn't really got anything else worthwhile, to be fair. The Milanese got. Let's take them 2. They're worth selling. Right, where's his weapon? Finding the weapons is always a hard thing as well, I find. Rubber sword, there we go. That's something we can sell. Right, the other guy's here. I was hoping they have a shovel, but it doesn't look like they do. Piercing arrow. Blacksmith's kit. No shovel though, annoyingly. And we've already got a dagger, so that's no good. Shard, we'll take that. Right, the only thing we haven't checked is their camp. There's a bandit asleep. There you go, bandit's dead. I didn't realise he was asleep there. There we go. Does he have a shovel? Bandit's here. Again, we can. I don't want the arrows. Marigold decoction for healing. Piercing arrow. Ring. Blacksmith hat. The bows aren't really worth taking. I suppose we take the wild boar tusk. There we go. Right, there's a chest here. It's a hard lockpick, but let's give it a go. I didn't see anyone with a key, so I can't go and get a key off anyone, I don't think. There we go, we've got it unlocked. Okay, Aqua Vitalis, that'll do. We'll take that. Common communion. So I've got a few bits of Rob by the looks of things. Groshon, heavy shield, 73 durability. I don't know if that's better than ours. We'll take that then. Lazarus potion. It's another for healing. Golden goblet, silver goblet. There's nothing else worth taking from there, really. Obviously, I was hoping for a spade so we can go and dig up what we think is the treasure, but doesn't seem to have a spade here or a shovel. Oh, we can poison the wine. Interesting. Haven't seen that option before. What else have we got? Anything here? Doesn't seem to be anything else here, I don't think. How are we food-wise? So we're okay. Wise, we could take some food, obviously. We could eat some food. Don't think there's anything else here, then. No, yeah, I thought we'd better check if we need to eat, but we don't. No shovel either, annoyingly. We've got some ears to hand in then at some point, which is always good. Right, there was another camp. The woodcutters camp is over here. My hope is they have a sword. Is my thinking. We are overburdened. Let's quickly deal with that. It'll be because of weapons. Oh, heavy shield, 90 durability. Defense 133. I was 150. Okay, we'll stick that on the horse. As it is quite heavy. There we go. Where are you? You can hear it. There it is. Right, we've got a little camp nearby. We'll quickly head there. Just to see if they have a shovel, and then we can quickly come back and dig up. We're hoping it's some decent treasure. We've got some chalices and stuff to sell at some point. And if obviously if they don't have one, we'll head to Theresa, do that mission, Peshek's mission, and hopefully start DLC as well. That's the thinking. Some point we need to go back to Ratte and pay for trying to steal a book that we never found. Right, where's this camp? So camp is coming up on the right hand side here. Bandits or good guys? Bandits. So they're bandits. There's more than one. Ah! I'm trying to get my weapons out. There we go. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble. These aren't common bandits, are they? We're a little bit too armoured for common bandits. And we are outnumbered. Remember, we've got to try not to have a back to any of them. Because that's when we can get in a lot of trouble. There's a dog trying to hurt us too.
Is that all you've got?
Okay, we could be in trouble there.
Watch out, people.
No more fooling around.
What's the matter?
Although they speak English, so I don't think they're humans.
Look out! It's one of those bastards.
You're going to cry now?
Okay, don't know quite what happened there. It kind of teleported us there. Right, headcracker one's down. Okay, what happened?
Come here, Lily Liver. I'm over here.
We have taken one out. That was bad. That heavily armoured one is going to be the problem. And he has a mace, so obviously he dips through armour really easily. Or better than the other guy, at least. I need to take out this guy first. Really, so that it's just us against him. If we can. We're holding our own slightly. I think there's another one hitting us. All the locals from the camp have kind of known what's happening and run away.
Is that the best you can do? I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, there's an archer, that's why. I didn't see the archer there. That's someone we're going to have to deal with. That's us hurt a little bit there. Ah.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
But yeah, not ordinary bandits though, are they? That's the thing. We've got a head injury now.
Come here, Lily Liver.
That's a good hit. Right, one's down. I know he's not down. I thought we had him there. One's given up. We have got ourselves stuck in a house here. Right, one is going to run away because he's given up. And he's stamina up badly. That was a big hit. We're in trouble. That's a head injury. I don't know why the last save will kick in either. We're in trouble. We're also in someone's house. I need to get this guy down, otherwise we're in trouble. The archer's not helping really.
God damn!
I think the archer is nearly down, but so are we. Trying to get so it's one-on-one. I think we're in trouble.
Give up.
He's stamina badly. Come on. You've got to get that other guy down so it's one-on-one. We're in trouble. Berserk is activated though, from being so hurt. Just need. I'm dead. I need stamina. Last gasp. Can't see anything. We're dead. We were doing so well. I don't know where we come back to. 9:18. Oh wow, that's over an hour ago. That's going to take us back to over an hour beforehand. No. I don't think we've got a choice. That's the last save we have. I can try continue, but I think it will take us back to the last save. It's over an hour ago. Okay, but at least we know we need a shovel. That's something at least. I've got no clue where it sends us back to. Oh, really? We're right. Yeah, we've lost an hour's progress. We've lost an hour. We've got to go back and see jobs again. Even though we've already done that, we've now got to go back and do it again. So that whole thing's lost. Oh, really?
Why?
We had this before. I don't know why he needs to search us.
Orders of his lordship.
Don't bother me with this.
I'm here on important business.
Well.
Okay, we're going to have to try and skip the conversation points, but yeah, we've lost over an hour. Annoyingly. What? Someone else want to talk to us as well? Have we got something stolen on us? I don't think we have, but we've had to double check because for some reason all the guards want to talk to us about it.
Yeah.
What have we got on us that's stolen? Our sword isn't stolen, it's used. Right, there's nothing there. Nothing there. My bread's about to run out. There shouldn't be anything stolen on us. But everyone wants to search us for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. The biggest thing we've lost, obviously, is the progress on the story mission to actually go and speak to them. Although what we could do, rather than go and do that bit with them and get the letter,
But I'm reduced to this.
we could go and do everything else. But we still need that bit to click because of the DLC with Lord Capon. We're going to have to head back to the main bit, go and get that mission done. We can skip the cutscene, hopefully, as well anyway. Oh, we haven't even bought the sword we bought and everything's not here, is it? Because we bought a new sword, didn't we? But obviously that's gone. It's my own fault. We should have saved. Yeah, we should have saved. We fixed some of this ourselves, didn't we? So we'll get him to fix that. We'll fix the other stuff ourselves because that gives us maintenance.
Let's have a word about the price.
Ah, it's annoying.
Well, we can try it.
That's the downside, so we should have saved. It's my own fault.
Satisfied?
I'd almost shake on that.
We do need to make sure we've got a shovel on us. That's one thing we need to make sure.
Very well, I agree.
Right, we obviously want to buy. We want to buy a new sword from him, don't we? Where's our maintenance stuff? Doesn't go into there. Where is our... I know we've got things to fix on our gear ourselves, and obviously we want the maintenance skill points, so it's worth doing it ourselves. Where is it? I know we had them because that's what we did originally. It's not there. Did we fix our gear? So our armor's all damaged, but I haven't got the things. Oh, is it? Yeah, but it wasn't on the horse last time, I didn't think. I will transfer the page's sword over there because we can sell that while we're here. Soul Slicer as well. We'll sell that as we're not really using them. So many arrows. It might be over here. Obviously, the ancient maps, if you want to have a look at those. Obviously, we knew it was we should have saved and stuff. It's our own fault for not thinking about it. Okay. We'll sell the swords. We're going to buy the sword we bought before. Try and get back to where we were. Obviously, get the main story moving forward because then at least that's back to where we were main story-wise. And I think we just head straight to go and see Theresa. But yeah, we've lost an hour. We're at about an hour and a half's progress because of being killed by the bandits. Although there were 2 armed for bandits, I think. I don't know if they were soldiers after us because of us trying to get the book. I haven't got any kits. I swear we had kits previously to fix our stuff. Right, it doesn't matter. We're here anyway. We might as well, we'll pay for the repairs. We're here anyway. We'll sell the stuff we've got. We'll buy the
price.
The sword we just had before, and then we'll go and quickly do the main story. We can run through it quickly because we can skip stuff as we've already done it, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I think we then head to Theresa. We'll do her mission.
That's a
We'll go to the Executioner's house really as well and get Peshek before as well, because at least then that's another mission complete. But I think that'd be the way to do things. We'll take the blacksmith kits. What was the name of the sword? It was had a weird name to it, didn't it? Saving Grace? No, not Saving Grace. Don't tell me he's not got it now. Well, hang on. No, Warhammer's on us. I can't remember the name of the sword. Coxcomb. Oh, Herod's sword. Yeah, Herod's sword, wasn't it? There we go. That's what we wanted. We will sell the Page's sword, Soul Slicer, as well. We own 2.5k. The 5 blacksmith kits plus the sword, that's fine. Pretty haggle.
Can we do something about
It's frustrating, but, you know, we've gone down this far, but it is what it is.
Try it.
And we just got to get the story back to where it was, more than anything else, I think.
That's not enough.
But yeah, I don't know if they were bandits or guards. I don't really know who they were.
Aye, that would do it.
Okay, there we go. So, that's done. Don't have anything perfect. We'll equip the sword as we planned. We do have still some armor to fix as well. It's more the tailor's stuff, isn't it? By the looks of things. Right. Get the main story done, and then we'll go continue from there, because obviously we've lost that progress. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's one of the, we knew it was a thing that could happen, because obviously if you don't save regularly, you've always got the chance of losing stuff. But it's one of those things, I'm afraid. Okay, we're nearly there. We'll go and we'll skip through all the talking, because obviously we've done it all. And go from there. Any bonuses and stuff we gained are gone. We've got to try and get them back again. Right, we can skip all of that cutscene, because that's done already.
My lords.
Skip all here. There we go. We need to go and speak to our father. We'll do all the questions, because we want to make sure we've asked them all.
Yes. I don't want to. Don't worry.
But we'll skip through it. But I want to make sure we have asked them. So in case you get a conversation elsewhere, we have that information.
I'm getting a bit lost.
I know there is an issue with continuation of missions and what you've said to people, but we don't have the information on us. We are limited in what we can ask to some people. So I think it's worth quickly running through.
Who is this?
Okay. That's more to do. Sigismund. Yeah. Rupert. And then I thought after this it would auto-save, because after every main mission generally it also auto-saves, but obviously didn't. Right, take the letter. Yeah, it didn't do an auto-save after the main story. Whereas I thought it would. Right, okay, we closed that. Cap on.
Good gracious, it's...
Okay, we've got to speak to him in the courtyard and tell him to go on ahead of us. Right, he's going to go. We need to speak to him in the courtyard. Let's follow him down. And then from there we can go to... We'll go Executioner's House, then Peshek. Because we may as well complete the Peshek mission while we're around here. Right, he's in the courtyard now. Let's keep him moving. We'll try and pick... Actually, that's a good point. Does it show up on the map now, that DLC? Yes. It does. I still don't think we can get in there. I don't know why. But it's that door there. And we can't... There's nothing there. I think we may have to come back maybe a different time of day. Potentially. Because it just doesn't seem to activate. Right, cap on.
So, can we...
Obviously, there's another thing I want to see first.
Very well.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we're now going to head to Theresa. Well, actually, we'll head to the Executioner's House first. Then we'll go to Theresa and go that way. We want to go this way. And we just got hurt by that horse. We did. We just got hurt by the horse. Thought we took a hit. It's weird. Was there any skills we did? There we go. Revenant is health regeneration. That was one of the ones we did. Speech. Yeah, that one. I think that's all we did, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't think we've got the skill points in stealth now. Yeah, we haven't got the skill points now. Also, oh, that was the other thing. Reading the maps also gave us reading points because we gained another skill point in reading by reading the maps. Yeah, they can't be used. So we'll have a quick look at the maps because that did give us a reading point. Whether we'll actually go and find all these by then, I don't know. There we go. Reading perk and point. Yeah, I think the big thing we're missing is the stealth stuff more than anything else. Okay, cartographer. Whole map is revealed. That might be good to have. Yeah, learning bonus anywhere you read. Double reading bonus sitting comfortably. No. Last time we look at it, fresco cross away so your charisma goes to. Cartographer opens up the whole map. The map is now all fully revealed. There we go. That will help us in due course, I'm sure. Right. Executioner's house. And then Theresa. And Peshek. No messing around this time. Obviously, Executioner, we need probably to sneak up on him and knock him out so he doesn't see us. We know which chest it's in as well now. So we can head straight for that chest rather than trying all of them. Although that would increase our lockpick, obviously. In fact, while we're here, let's save it. Then we don't have to redo any of that bit we've just done. There we go. Save your snaps. There we go. The game is saved. So we're safe from doing any of that again. The only thing we do need to do is... Why are we losing health? Oh, we're not. But, oh, it's because we're overeaten by drinking the saver snaps. We've only got 2 saver snaps left, so we do need to make more. And I know there's a bit nearby to do it, but we'll come back. 2 should be plenty at the minute. But yeah, Executioner's house first, I think. Just because then we can do everything in Peshek's place. But yeah, annoying. We probably, if we gained skill points in stealth previously by doing the locks and stuff, we probably could get those quite quickly just by sneaking around the Executioner's house anyway. So they should be easy enough to get back. Obviously slightly lower stamina because we've overeaten. But at least now we don't need to redo any of that last bit. Because that will now stay done because we saved it. But I think that's the most we've lost in one go. We haven't died very often in game, but losing an hour and about an hour and a half's progress, that is definitely the most we've lost in one go. Right, I'm pretty sure Executioner's house is through here. It's easier to get through these bits, I find, without the horse, to be fair. It's just avoiding the bushes, because obviously can't get through them. Up the hill. Once that overeating's worn off, we'll have full stamina again. Okay. I think his house should be here. Where are we? Oh, we've gone too far one side, that's fine. We're up the hill at the very least. Just need to get through the bushes here. And his house should be just over this ridge. So obviously, I think our best bet is to find the Executioner in his house, get behind him without him seeing us and knock him out. Then go for the chest. And that way, hopefully, we won't get in trouble for doing this. There he is. Knockout. Might as well check if he's got any keys. It will save us lockpicking, although obviously we won't gain the lockpicking stuff. Door key, trunk key. There we go. We won't obviously gain lockpicking, but dog's not happy with us. But yeah, we'll try and sort out the lockpicking later on. I just want to get this done and kind of get to where we were. Wasn't in that one. That one. Dead Man's Ring. We'll take the Saviour Snaps as well.
What? This is nothing.
There we go. Right, we're done. Let's get out of here. Ignore the dogs. Hopefully they won't attack. I'm hoping you didn't see us, so then we can't get in trouble. There we go. So we now need to head back to Theresa and Peshek. We are going to get back to roughly where we were, hopefully. Obviously, we haven't gone and explored and killed the bandits and stuff we did previously, but I think for the time being, we're just going to ignore that. Which way are we facing? Can we get through the forest rather than go round? So we've got a mission to hand in to Peshek. We've got a Theresa mission to do, plus DLC with Theresa as well. Theresa's obviously the love interest. We do need a shovel, yes. We need to find someone to buy a shovel from. Well, I'm pretty sure also... Is this still a question mark? No. There's baths there. I wondered if that was a question mark. How are we... We are a bit dirty, but it's alright. So yeah, we can complete... There's also a new mission to pick up here as well. That was showing up. Which, while we're here, we might as well have a look at. We obviously don't want to end the story until we've completed all the DLC at least. But we want to try and finish all the other missions as well if we can. Right, Peshek's here.
God be with you.
We need to give him the ring. I think he's got a new mission as well. I've got the ring.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz.
Oh, okay. That actually leads to something else.
I'll have something for you soon, too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy...
He will buy stolen goods from us.
I mean, the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
That's interesting. So, we can use him to sell stuff too.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Okay. We'll ask about the carpenters. That's our friends.
Is there any work here for carpenters?
In this day and age, I'm glad I can support myself.
Because that's another mission. I don't know if we've got any stolen
I've got
goods.
some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise all this stuff was stolen. So this is the stolen stuff. 20 lockpicks, a dagger for stealth kills, the book we can't read yet because we're not high enough skill level, and the treasure map. I'm not selling any of it. Oh, hang on. No, that's the stuff I can buy. Oh, I thought that was stuff that was stolen. We'll take the pickpocketing book. There's a treasure map as well. We may as well take that while we're here. We already have a dagger. I thought that was stuff that we'd stolen. There's nothing stolen on us. We've already checked. Oh, the bread. The bread's stolen. I think that's it. Anything else with the marker on it or not? I think it's just the bread. No, the Saviour Snaps is stolen. Okay, well we can make our own, so it's not the end of the world. I forgot we'd just taken out of his chest, so it would class as stolen, wouldn't it? There we go. That's everything then. We'll get rid of the stolen stuff. We do gain a book from it. We'll see if he can teach us anything about pickpocketing to increase the level as well. I think lockpicking he'll do as well, to be fair.
Aye, that would do it.
Okay. Don't go too far. So his mission took us somewhere else. Let's try lock
I hear
picking.
you're able to open locks.
Can
without
we
a key.
get any more
Will
advancement?
you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'm pretty sure the controls for lock picking changed. I don't know when it changed.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Are we at level
Wouldn't
5?
you rather
No,
learn
we're not
basics
level 5 yet. So you can't train us.
Well,
okay.
I'll think it over.
But for now you don't have to use the same. You don't have to use the same controls we did previously. Weirdly, it says he's got a mission for us, but also he's already said come back. Right, Theresa's the next point of call. She's got a normal mission plus DLC mission linked to her. I'm pretty sure. Although saying that, I can't see her. I better have a quick wash. So, is she around the back of the house then? Because she's not out the front. That'd be a no, she's not. Where's she gone? She's here somewhere. The DLC says here. Oh, she's not upstairs, is she? Okay, objectives like talk to Capon. So, oh, there's Theresa. We've got to wait to. So that's the main story, kind of catching up. That's Theresa there. Now it won't let me talk to her. Why was she sleeping during the day? Okay, let's go down. We can now speak to Theresa. I think we've got a side mission with her, plus DLC to grab. Where's she gone? There she is. It's all been... I don't know what's going on, but everything seems to be really awkward to go and do now. Okay, this is the DLC to pick up is here. How did you manage to survive?
What actually happened to
So
you?
this is what happened when we helped her escape from Skalitz. We stopped her being killed.
Well, you know,
during when we were running off.
Not a very cheerful one. Are you
And
sure
obviously
you
we don't know
want
what
to
happened after that.
I do.
All right.
So
then.
this is the start of the DLC mission with Theresa.
It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold. Hello, you. Claire. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring.
So I think this is the day of the attack on Skalitz.
I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose. Right, better get to work.
We're going to control her, aren't we?
Weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
Okay, so we're now controlling Theresa. This is, I think, before the attack, essentially. So we need to feed Tinker, although Tinker's running off. Come here. We're now controlling Theresa.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
She hasn't got any food, so we can't feed the dog. Okay, so we can't feed the dog. We've got to weed the garden. Yeah. I say weed the garden. Where? I don't know where we're going. Obviously, we need to find some food for the dog. It's in the chest. Don't think we need any of that. Because obviously we're not ourselves, are we? That's the thing. I might just be around the back of the house, to be fair. Alright, I think that... Is that the garden there, by any chance? Oh, there's some water again. Right, there's some... I don't quite understand what we need to do. So, we need to weed the garden, get the chicken feed, look in the pantry is optional, feed Tinker. Okay, where's the pantry? As that is an optional one. Chicken feed... I can't zoom in anymore, can I? No. So we're going to go on... There's the chicken, so where's the chicken feed? This is the garden that we need to weed. This wasn't the DLC I was expecting, to be fair. I didn't think we'd be controlling Theresa at all. But there we go. But yeah, I think this is telling the story of the attack, essentially. Because we did help her not get killed. How many weeds are we meant to get rid of? But yeah, definitely not what I was expecting. More weeds here. We'll try and do the optional as well, which is look in the pantry.
That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
Okay, she's reached a level in herbalism. I don't know how that helps us. My garden's done. Chicken feed. Anywhere for the chicken feed? Not there by looks of things. No. Can't feed Tinker because I don't have food for Tinker. Right, what's D? D is feed Tinker. Okay, we can't do that yet. The pantry is inside the house. I think the chicken feed is inside the house as well. So is this the pantry? No, that's where he's asleep.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
Okay, there we go. So meat for Tinker, which, there we go, it's there. Take all the meat. So we've got the meat for Tinker. Where's the chicken feed? Is the next question. That's just apples. Okay, that's just that. I might be upstairs, to be fair. No, there's someone asleep up there. Several people asleep up here. Money and stuff, but none of that's helpful for us right now. How many people live here? A bit of home farming, absolutely. Right, I just don't understand where this chicken feed is. Unless it's in here. Right, I don't think the chicken feed's in here. We can feed the dog. What's that? Oh, chicken feed. There we go. We've got chicken feed. There we go. Okay, feed the dog. We have a bit of meat now for Tinker. And then I suppose we feed the chickens.
I've got for you. You'll love this.
Okay, piece of meat. There we go. Let's go and feed the chickens. It's over here. Feed chickens.
Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Here.
But yeah, definitely not the
Farewells.
DLC I was expecting.
Fill your beaks.
By any stretch. Okay, talk to father. Back in here. He's currently asleep. There he is. He's awake now. How can I help?
Papa? Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me.
So no, this is before the attack,
Right.
Ben.
Anything
I
else
think it
for
might
us,
be
Henry?
same day, but if you remember the start of
Unless
the
you want to stop
story,
off at the market and buy
she
some
came to see us,
supplies.
didn't she?
And before you
Get
go,
some
wake
nails.
Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your
I remember that from
example
the
and
start.
Steelbore's.
So we're
You two
replaying
don't
that
have
bit
to be
as her.
pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Zbyszek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Don't be so hard on
Now,
him.
Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zbyszek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl?
But yeah,
That's no
definitely
excuse for
surprising,
laziness.
to be fair,
You
this
could
one.
tell him to get his ass to work, too.
Right, go for nails, send Samuel and Zbyszek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Theresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
Okay, we could try Don't You Want to Tell Me Now?
Surprise, Pa. Don't you want to tell me about it now?
Curiosity killed the
Failed.
cat. What kind of surprise would it be if I told
Probably,
you,
it's
girl?
probably definitely the wrong choice.
All right.
Right, so we need to go and get the other two to work, buy some nails. Right, the other two are up here. Let's go and wake them up first. And then we've got to head to Skelett's. And we're going to go and see Henry, essentially.
Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
You're not
Alright,
up.
Ma. You don't have to treat me
Dude,
like
I wonder if these
child.
both get
Looks
killed
like it'll
in
be
the
nice
attack.
today, eh? I could go to the pond fishing.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There'll be no slipping off. You know very well.
Because we haven't
Laura's
seen them since, so I wonder if they both got killed.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go then. If I leave early, nothing will happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well, if you're not a child, you can sort it out yourself with Nemoy.
Don't I always?
Okay, Samuel's woken up. Where's the other one? He's gone. I'm not too sure where the other one's gone, but he was asleep a minute ago. He's obviously gone away. At least Samuel's awake. Okay. So optional is get some B check. So you notice we're in a different place. So we're actually in Skelett's as it stands. So where is Zbyszek? He's over here. Oh, there he is. So this is the house that I'm pretty sure we did try and help her when we was attacked.
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor is not going to break his back working either.
We can fight. Why would you fight him?
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You
Success.
lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
Okay, that's the optional done. Right, do we have a horse? I think that's a no. No horse. Okay, so we now need to go up there to get into the keep to then go and get these nails. The quickest way is actually to the left, I think. Or maybe it's not actually. Main gate, maybe. Right, let's head this way. Annoyingly, we can't get a horse to help. Got a trusty dog with us as well. But yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting to
I'd feed a whole family with these 2 hands.
Be someone else, essentially. So, yeah, do very different than I was expecting.
God save you, Tess.
We want to go that way into the main village of Skelets and then up the hill to the blacksmiths. I vaguely remember our way around, to be fair. But yeah, this is all pre-attack then, so Henry's parents will still be alive as well. There's no, I don't think there's much point picking other stuff up, considering it won't carry over to Henry, will it? Because he's a different person. Okay, so from here, we go to the main square, then head left. Over this way. And the blacksmith should be on our left. Yeah, I vaguely remember this conversation we had with her, to be fair, as Henry right at the start of the game. About these nails, in fact.
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
So we just gained a new main level. Is that... Does it matter? With Theresa? So she does have skill points. She's a bit of a bow. I don't think we have a bow on us though, do we? No. Right, we've got to find the blacksmith's wife, I think it said. Oh, she's over here.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Father sent me for
Father
nails.
sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the fort.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you.
Maybe this is the day before the attack then.
All right, I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important.
Yeah,
which probably
I think this is the day before then, because the sword's not made yet. Boys, of course,
There's no
what
harm
else?
in that, is there, good wife? You were young yourself once and went dancing with boys.
Oh, so I'm an old woman now, am I?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm only teasing you, girl. Dancing is just what you young ones should be doing. Make the most of it while you can. Before you know it, your pa will find you a husband, and you'll have a pack of children to take care of.
Let's hope it's not too soon. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Theresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no
Yeah, so this is
shortage
definitely
of
day
nails.
before the attack on Skeleton. Based on what she just said, it's day before. Okay, so 2 missions popped up there, or 3 actually. Find out what Bianca wants, find out what Johanka wants, and then head back to Father. I don't know whether it's worth getting her skill points up and doing stuff in that regard. There are some actual... She's already got flower power. Hound Master is maxed. Maintenance isn't. I don't know if it carries over to the main game if we get our skills up, or whether it's just if they go up, they go up, and we don't need to aim for that. I don't quite understand in that regard. Right, Bianca, I can't say the name. Bianca, that's what I'm trying to say, is the nearest, so we go to her first, and then Johanka after that. Is this her?
May the Lord watch over you.
That dog is annoying. That's Maruna. Where's Bianca? Gambler.
What I heard about him, he's
Villager.
right skinflint. And what did that
That's Bianca, there we go. What do you need?
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running
I
around.
don't really know if it's worth trading with them or what,
Indeed
really.
I do. I'm glad you're here, Tess.
It might pass. I don't know if it will pass over the Henry. It's a different person, isn't it?
Can you go and see Henry for me?
It would make
He's
no
at the
sense to go
sheepfold
over.
by the stockade, as usual.
Oh.
Unless obviously she gains more skills, maybe.
Aye. He's
So
getting
she
ready
could
for
help
the
us in the
life of a
base
mighty
game. I don't know.
warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
So Bianca was Henry's girlfriend.
Oh well.
If I remember correctly.
Boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer from me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to him.
So we've got to go and see Henry as
Don't
well.
forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me, but I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the beer gets warm.
So beer to Henry. Okay, so beer to Henry, which is over here. Then we've got to come back to Bianca, and then after that we can go to Joe Hanker. So, beer to Henry is, we're facing that way, so it's left. I think it's up, yeah, it's up there by the main fence. If I remember, he was practicing sword fighting, wasn't he, at the start of the game? So that's obviously where he is now. Because I vaguely remember this bit, to be fair. Oh, look, he's in there. How do we get in?
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Theresa.
Yeah, there's Henry then. So this is at the start of the game, essentially. I brought you a beer.
I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great.
But definitely a very weird
It's hot as
DLC.
Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
A new level in speech. It's from Bianca.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
Ah, I see. I'll make it up to her this evening.
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah. More likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go?
Would we like to have a go?
A bit of sword play. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
I wonder if actually being able to handle a weapon would be good for when the attack happens.
All right then.
Let's do it. Let's see what
I
happens.
accept your challenge, young sir, but I must warn you. I can swallow.
Got to remember, there's no
mouse with
master
my eyes closed.
counter move anymore because we're not Henry in the
Let's go
future. There we go. We got a wooden sword too.
Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
First hit 10 times, victor. What happens if I win? That, you know, destroy Henry's confidence. Ah, he asked that. I think we got him there. And again. Imagine if she beats Henry. I know at this point Henry isn't very good with a sword, he's still learning. I think we won. Death by Splinter trophy achieved.
Don't go easy on me, Harry.
I think we beat him.
Ah, very good.
So I think there was a DLC trophy we just achieved. Yes, a woman's lot. Cause Henry a mortal wound.
Now,
Is one of the trophies for this DLC.
take that, you scoundrel! Are you alright?
Nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
No, really, it's nothing.
Well, there's some flirting between them, isn't there?
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now.
The problem with Theresa is her friend Bianca also fancied him, which obviously is an issue. He's bandaged his hand now, though. I don't know where he got the bandage from.
By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
I still don't quite 100% understand the point of the DLC, to be fair. Playing as Theresa, unless we're just getting a bit more backstory on her, maybe. But flirting with Henry, how does that affect things going forward? That's the thing. Unless, obviously, it's a way of increasing her relationship with Henry after she saves him. Maybe. I don't know.
God's blessings.
Right, Bianca asked us to come back, so that's what we did.
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry, then?
Yep, job done.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
Thank you. We were sword fighting. Did we tell the truth? We always try and tell the truth in games. So I think we should tell the truth, although it's probably going to go down like a lead balloon. We were sword
We had
fighting.
no one to train with, so we had a bit of sword play together.
You playing with swords?
Yes, and as it happens, I did quite well. Actually, a bit too well. I hit Henry on the hand and wounded him.
Really, Tess? I never knew you were such a warrior girl. He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm for adventure. All right, but now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the
It didn't go
woods?
down as badly as I
now?
thought it would, actually, to be fair.
You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
Okay, what herbs do you need?
What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything, except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Haven't poisoned anyone yet. Why don't you yourself?
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
I'm avoiding the Henry bit.
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was seen in the woods recently.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam? He'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But he could lend us his bow. Good thinking, Tess.
Well, it does, on her stats, it does show she's better, she's good with a bow.
So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with
So I've
you
got a feeling we're going to need
Belladonna
to
in the
use it.
woods.
Actually, it's not entirely that simple.
Oh, of course it's not.
Adam won't lend me his bow. The last time he did, I broke the string. You'll have to get it from him. Anyway, I don't know how to shoot. But Stibor taught you, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
I think her bow skill is level
If
3.
the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me, well...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, alright?
Okay. Of course we always help.
I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about how you have to see Henry.
Deal. You're an angel, Tess.
Right, so we need to go and get a bow from her brother. Talk to Adam about bowing his bow. Get a bow, get arrows, meet Bianca by the bridge. Okay, so we need to find Adam. And he's in here somewhere. Don't close the door on us. Hang on, why are we lockpicking? It's a tavern.
Theresa going to pick herbs. Adam, keep an eye on things here while I'm gone.
Yeah,
God be with you, Theresa.
Right, Adam's there.
How are you?
Bit weird talking to her while Bianca's still there explaining it. There you go. Would you lend me your bow?
You're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Theresa.
Right, we've got to try and convince him to give us the bow. I'm not going to do anything wrong with it. Lend it to me and I'll go... let's use the flirting. Lend it to me and I'll go dancing with you. There we go.
Hey, Adam. If you lend me your bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh?
Success.
You would? Really? All right.
That was easy enough.
And some arrows. Take it all.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Do we have a bow and some arrows? New level as well. Okay, so that bit's done. So now it was meet. Janken still needs to speak to us. But we need to go and meet Bianca near the bridge. Obviously she's running off now, so we might as well just follow her, to be fair.
Did I tell you?
But yeah, I don't quite know why we're upgrading Theresa, unless it does follow over to the main game, maybe. Have we actually got the bow equipped? I don't think we have we? No. Okay, bow's now equipped with arrows. Let's follow Bianca. We always speak to beggars. There's always something about beggars in the games. If you help them, it does bode well for you.
People talk to me.
So I think it is always worth talking to them when you see them.
Why? Because I'm a stranger here, and people would rather look after their own than strangers.
Why are you begging?
Why are you begging?
I lost everything. I had a wife, a home, children. I had
yeah, definitely not the DLC we expected.
Then foreign soldiers came and took it all from me. They killed and burned. Only I survived.
What soldiers do you mean?
I don't know. One soldier's the same as the next. I fled far away to this peaceful land, as far as I could from the scene of my suffering.
That kind of tells me the Sigismund's army people, before the attack here, obviously burnt down his village by the sounds of things.
I'll give you something. Wait.
A few groschen will do.
Here you are.
Here you are. At least you can get yourself a bite to eat.
Oh,
I think it's always worth helping the homeless. You never know when they're going to help you.
Good deed and will watch over you.
Okay, there we go. Right, we've still got to go and meet Bianca. She is now over here. I'm assuming we're going to get attacked by a wolf, and we need to defend us with a bow, is my thinking. while she picks the belladonna. But this is a side mission within the DLC quest where we're controlling Theresa.
Greetings, Tess.
Alright, I've got the bow, we can go.
We can get going.
Great. Come with me.
I don't know if all the other DLCs in the game are going to be similar to this one where we control someone else. I don't know if that would be a good or bad thing, to be fair. Obviously, we know Theresa, but in other places, I can't see us controlling Sir Divish. I don't think that would make much sense. But all we do know he's got a DLC mission, though. What we'll do when we finish today, so what is it? We've got about 15, 20 minutes left. I'll have a look at the DLCs, the order they should be done, that kind of thing, ready for Monday morning. Obviously, with the operation coming up on the 29th, we have next week to stream as normal. The following week, I think we can stream the first 2 days as normal, and then obviously the operation on the Wednesday.
Theresa, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree.
There is.
Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny.
So we're going to shoot down the nest with the bow.
Since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down?
There's the nest there.
All the time. So I'm sure there's nothing to it.
There's nothing to it, eh? Okay, I went to the left of it, to the right of it there. Missed it again. Too far right, I think. Obviously, her lack of power when it comes to the bow is the issue. I swear I hit it. There we go. Took us 4 arrows, but we did it. Magpie's ring. There we go.
I had a look in the nest.
4 arrows though for us to get the nest.
And what did you find there?
There was a ring there.
There was a ring in it. Looks like silver.
Really? Holy Mother of God! I always wanted a silver ring. But you're the one who shot it down.
We'll give it to her.
You can have
Don't see the harm.
You're giving it to me? Tess, you're the best friend ever. Thank you.
Theresa also fancies
I'll
your
wear
boyfriend
it
though,
to
so
the
you know.
dance this evening. Come on.
Keeping her on
Let's
side.
go and pick those herbs before it gets too late.
Like, how many arrows do we actually have left now? 16, okay. I think we're going to be attacked by a wolf. I think it makes sense that that's the way it's going to go. Otherwise, why would we have to get the bow and we know there's a wolf being seen? So being attacked would make the most sense.
I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time, but no one reported anything in Scarlet. Do you think they skidded up the road and something devoured them? Maybe.
Something devoured them. There is a chest, but we can't. Oh, we can lockpick it.
Believe in wolf. I
We-
don't.
Do we have any lockpicks?
I didn't. Better
No.
keep going. Come on.
We don't have any lockpicks anyway, so we can't do anything there. Yeah, it makes sense if we were attacked. Come on, you didn't know where you're going.
Over you, Tess.
So I think the sick that keeps coming up the bottom right corner when the dog's with us.
And go
We also had it with
out there.
Henry,
Follow me.
but I think it is to get the dog to attack, essentially. Which means, essentially, we can use a dog to help us in future
It's a sweet
as Henry,
little
I think.
garden, isn't it? I never met anyone here, but it's always well kept. Probably some witch. Who else would keep a garden in the woods? It's a shame that witch doesn't grow belladonna too. Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's a wolf.
Better keep going, all right?
So there is a wolf nearby, which is what we expected. It's either the wolf or we're going to get attacked by bandits or someone, maybe. Okay, how far are we actually going?
We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here, and then back into the woods.
Okay, back into the woods we go.
God be with you, Theresa. This is the place. I'll start picking, and you keep a lookout.
Okay, wolf or bandits? Which do we think is going to happen? Shouldn't I help with picking?
Shouldn't I help you pick herbs too?
No, I'll manage fine on my own. I'd rather you kept your eyes peeled for that wolf.
What do I do if I see a wolf?
What should I do if the wolf turns up, though?
You've got a bow, right? Don't think about it. Just shoot him. Besides, you've got Tinker. Although, I'm not sure he's any match for a wolf.
How long will it take?
How long will it take you?
Just a short while. Don't worry. But while I'm at it, I'd like to pick enough to keep me going for a while. Just keep watch, and I'll tell you when I'm done.
Why can't deliveries come after the stream's ended? Right, we've asked all the questions. We need to keep watch.
I'll keep watch.
Keep our eyes
Just
up for
make
this
it
wolf.
quick.
We are running out of time for today, but we'll see how we go. Right, any signs of the wolf? Got some deer. It does say you're under attack. So the two daggers at the top mean we're under attack.
As much as I can carry.
But I can't see any wolf. Oh, there it is.
Mother of God. It's the wolf.
I missed. Hit it. I can't. Missed. Where was it? There. How did that miss? Come on. I swear they're hitting. There we go, we got it. Ah, I thought we was going to be in trouble there. We hit it twice by the looks of that. We'll, might as well take the dog meat and the lard. Oh, we won. There was a bit of panic there, considering it definitely got hits on us as well. We got anything to heal with? Chicken feed. Save your snaps, that's it. And 13 weeds. No, so we can't heal, but we got rid of the wolf at the very least. Right, where is... Has she gone back all the way back to the road, hasn't she? Yeah. Right, back to the road it is then. Okay, I'll put the bar away. At least we got it. I thought for a minute we were going to get killed or something was going to happen, but actually we managed it in the end. We got 2 good shots in. I don't know how many arrows we fired. In fact, we had 16 arrows, and we're now down to... We fired 8 arrows at the wolf, and 2 hit. Well, considering she's not very trained in a bow, I don't think that's too bad. Right. Bianca is somewhere along the road. There she is.
God be with you, Theresa.
Right, that's Bianca. About the
I
herbs.
thought those rumors about a wolf were just idle talk.
Idle talk, indeed. If I'd been alone, that beast would surely have devoured me.
Are you
Did
alright?
anything happen to you?
No, I'm fine. Thank God. It's a good thing you came along.
Have you got
Did
enough
you
herbs?
manage to pick enough herbs?
Yeah, I did. Fortunately, I'll brew plenty of that liquor. Enough for you, too, as a reward.
All right, thanks.
I don't think it was a wolf. It was a wolf. We know it was a wolf. Was it a wolf? It didn't look like a wolf. It looked like a rogue dog.
That was a funny-looking wolf, don't you think? I reckon it was actually a wild
Yeah, well,
dog.
we've seen
Wolf
bandits
or
with
dog?
dogs like that
It was a monstrous
because we've been
beast.
attacked by him
Henry
previously
will
as
never
Henry.
believe this.
It definitely wasn't a wolf.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to work at the tavern. There's been quite enough excitement for one day. Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And don't forget to come and see me tomorrow.
All right.
So that is one quest line complete by the looks of things then. So if we can catch up a little bit. We are just about out of time for today as well. Very weird DLC compared to what I expected. Yeah, it looked like it was definitely a dog, I think, more than a wolf itself. So we need to go and speak to Jahanka next, who's over here. And then back to our Uncle Peshek's mill, it looks like. So we're currently all the way over here. We need to head over there. Annoyingly, we are just about out of time as well. But yeah, it's a long way to go back. It's a very unexpected DLC. I'd say I kind of expected it to be more Henry focused, and obviously it's not. Which is weird and surprising at the same time. As we're just about out of time, I think we'll stop here. It does mean on Monday we'll need to continue on, which means we'll go and do the mission over here with Jahanka first, then back to Peshek. It looks like we're just playing through the moments of Theresa's life the day before the attack. I'm assuming we'll learn what happened after the attack as well, would be my thinking. Obviously, we know they moved to Rattay after Skeletor's attack, because that's obviously where we were when we were being healed. And we'll get an auto save in as well by saving next to him. What I will say is I'm a little bit frustrated we lost an hour and a half's progress, but story-wise and stuff, we didn't actually lose anything now. We are back story-wise to what we were. The only difference is the bandit camp we destroyed and got stuff from is still there. We didn't actually do it in the end. And we think we found where one of the ancient maps leads to, but we didn't have a shovel. So that's something we need to try and remember to gain when we're back as Henry after this DLC. But yeah, kind of confusing, but more learning about Theresa's past. I'm pretty sure she still has a normal side quest to do when we're back as Henry as well, and which is part of Henry's courting of Theresa, put it like that. So that's something we do need to go back and do. Crazy Iceman, thank you very much for joining us. Very much appreciated. Yeah, have a good weekend as well. Hope you enjoy WrestleMania, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon. Thank you, Crazy Iceman. Much appreciated. But that is it for today. As I say, we are out of time. We have finished the week with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. We have finished the main story just about, bar the true ending, which is where you end the save as well as the game. We've got that to do, but that will be done once we've done DLC, and any other side mission will finish off, which will carry on Monday morning. But yeah, that is us out of time for today. We're back Monday morning with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. We do have a new date for the surgery now. It's the 29th of April. Fingers crossed it doesn't get cancelled again. But we'll talk about a bit more in the schedule for next week on Sunday. So the schedule for next week comes out on Sunday, 1 p.m. GMT for the scheduled video, and 8 p.m. GMT for the live stream community post, where all our live streams will be there on our community page. Until then, that is us. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back Monday morning, but check out the schedule on Sunday, and we'll see you in live stream very soon. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.